What's up? Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Monday, or a good as Monday as you can have. Hopefully the work week hasn't been too terrible. Only been through one day. I know for myself it was pretty bad, but I don't have a Greg Branos. I don't know if you've heard of him, Adam, the Coach Speak Index. He got mugged a couple of days ago, jumped by 3 guys, tried to steal his watch, and it was the watch that his dad had left for him.
Wow.
Who passed like 5 years ago. So not having that bad of a week, but rough start at work, but ready to get some drafts in. We are going to wait a couple of minutes and let people file in. Also, we have Michael going to be joining us as well. He had to do some husbandly duties real quick. Should be about a minute or two, and then we'll hop into, I'm guessing we're doing the $3, or should I say the new and improved $3 on DraftKings?
Yes. That is what we're going to do.
Sounds like a plan. So if anybody wants to get into the $3 on DK, go ahead and get to the spot where you're about to enter the draft, but don't enter it yet. And I'll do the typical countdown as we already do for all of our other drafts. Adam, if you want to go ahead and get situated to where you're at that screen as well, that'll save us some time once Michael is back in the fold here. I think I have 1 ticket left. I do have 1 ticket.
Correct. I am there. Ooh, okay. Look at you. Look at you. I've burned through those tickets already, so
I've been doing a lot of stuff. Not to bore anybody, but set up the site. I think everybody knows the debacle with the store at this point, but setting up a back door to get that fixed. Got it fixed finally. Got everything approved. I'm just trying to make sure I've dotted all my T's and crossed all my I's, or whatever the hell it is, and making sure we're good to go for that. Yes, I realize I said it backwards. But yeah, we should be good to go by the time the season gets here. I've started to work on perfecting the articles in the way that we want them. So hopefully things will be ready to rock and roll by the time we get our first game on Wednesday this year. So we'll have essentially 2 showdown slates before we jump into week number 1. And you are completely on mute, sir. Yes. What is the question?
Can you hear me now?
we're off to a banger. I can hear you now. What's up?
Okay. Why does my Badger look so angry? Why am I so angry?
I think it has to do something with like how frustrated we all get with your internet and how poor that is, so that we just portray it onto the Badger. Actually, I just put it into AI, and then whatever AI spits out, quite literally, I look at it for about 2 seconds. I got so much stuff going on right now that it spits it out. I look at it for maybe 2 seconds, and I just put it right on the thumbnail. So if you come out with like purple hair or something of that nature, don't get mad at me.
Is it just a red bearded Badger is by AI speak supposed to be soulless and angry all the time? Is that maybe what it is?
I haven't done a lot of Badger research. I'm not sure why the hell my mic is acting up right now. Can you guys see it dropping on the screen? It's so crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's taking a dip. We'll fix it later. You can still hear me though, okay, right?
Yeah, you're good. I'm probably least able to be heard in and out. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know if you're delayed or if your mic's delayed. Rad Vaholic, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. We're going to do the $3, the one that they just posted with 197,856 entrants. Reason for that is we've already maxed out the other, or we would jump into that one. But if you want to get over to the site, Michael, I'm so glad to have you back. Trying to kill some time here. Yeah, Adam's been doing the wait till I get into the middle of the sentence and then just jump right in to start the show. So we're off to a good start.
It's always a good way to start.
If you want to let me know when you're at the $3, we'll get started.
It's the 500K play action.
Perhaps. I don't have any of these contests.
Yeah, their entrance amount is matching up, so I'm there.
Okay. So we're getting ready to hop in. Rad, if you want to hop in with us, I'm going to count us down 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go on 0. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Please be 0 of 12. 4 of 12. We're looking good, guys. I think we can all get in there.
It's all of us.
If somebody wants to take the mic for a second, I'm going to try to fix my mic so it'll stop dropping as I'm talking because it's really starting to piss me off. So, Michael, Adam, if you guys want to talk about something for a second, knock yourself out.
Adam, you got anything, buddy? Oh, you got the
Well,
3
mine will be
pick.
delayed. It'll be 3
Oh, yeah, you're
seconds
very
before
delayed.
you hear what
Yeah.
I just said. See, here we go.
Randy got the 6 pick. I got the 2.
Uh,
Gibbs probably won't fall to me because he never does when I'm in the 2 spot.
I think it's safe to say that if Adam doesn't get a new computer, we're going to start a GoFundMe or just all drive to his house simultaneously and break his shit. Rad has the 9 pick.
Fine.
Yeah, glad to see that somebody could get in here with us. And
there we go.
oh, I did not get the 11 or the 12. That's new.
It is shocking. I'm going to have to hope Bijan stays upright all year and crushes it because I've had the 2 in a ton of drafts.
I have no idea what that's like.
You're
I'm
like,
just happy
add
to
9
not be
to
in the
that?
11 or the 12. So I'll take a 6.
Let's see.
3's my first spot.
See if anything crazy goes on. There's definitely some more casuals starting to play. I've noticed lately that have some crazy picks going off the board.
I really just want to see Adam fall past 6 one time.
I've actually not ever seen it. He was like the 11 pick one time with us, but then like CD fell to 11 or something like that. And it just felt like that would never happen to me.
Yes.
Keeping broad answers with his delay. Yes. No, no.
Everything we throw his way has to be a yes or no question.
Not too quickly.
It has to be. I mean, because by the time I get there to you, you're already talking again, and so it makes no sense.
You're just going to have to start trying to get ahead of what you think Randy's going to ask you and just start answering.
If you don't get a new computer, I'm probably going to end up on
know,
that
I gotta-
Netflix special for real. Like, they're just going to see me behind you in your camera. They're going to see your camera go black, and we're going to have everything solved. No more furry, no more badger.
You just see like a silhouette in his window behind him. Like, oh God.
Chic. I'm going to go Amon Ra here, pretty
What was
standard.
that?
So far,
Probably
so
do-
normal.
Probably do 1 or 2 drafts. I don't know how much time you guys have. I'm kind of down for whatever.
Yeah, I got time for this
Probably
one
won't.
for sure.
Probably won't go past 2. Saquon goes off at the 8, which
Yeah.
gives our guy CMC at the 9.
Yeah, that's some pretty good value on CMC for sure.
Wow. JJ and Lamb are going to fall to the 11-12. Awesome to see that when I'm not in that spot.
Right. Yeah, Barkley went a little earlier than
Yes.
normal. Cook went earlier than normal. Kenneth Walker
Lamb
made his
in
way to the
round
first
2.
round.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my God! He's
Wow.
oh my God!
Oh
He got
my
JJ
God.
and Lamb.
Oh my god.
That
God,
is pretty nice.
what a lucky guy!
Yeah. I wouldn't know what that's
And if
like.
only somebody wanted to be 11 spot.
I know. Oh man, how brutal is that? The one time you don't get it, and that's what falls to it.
I hate both of you with a passion.
Who do you want next? I hope they don't make it to you.
It's kind of like whenever we went up to the WSOP a couple of years ago, played a $400 event, just kind of effing around. I'm doing all right. We're about to get into the money. I forget how many people were in it. I mean, there's a few hundred people, and they paid like 50 something spots. I think I was in 53rd. Look down. Pocket Kings feeling pretty good. I push. Somebody calls ace jack off. Obviously, you already know what's in the window. I don't really like A-Chain this year. Ace in the window. No king. I bust. I had a decent amount of chips and was just kind of looking to make a move toward the money bubble because I don't really give a shit about cashing a $400 tournament. I get 2 steps out into the lobby, see Adam, and he goes, "Where'd all your chips go?" I'm like, "You son of a bitch."
I did say that. I did that.
It's that kind of, if somebody wanted the 11, you might see me on his stream today anyways. It's only about a 40-minute drive. I think I can get there before we go into draft 2.
Before he answers you. He'll be like, "Adam, are you ready for this?" And you just delay, and then you just see you out of the right.
Just there. He's just there.
Off the top row. Damn, am I going to get Pickens in the 3rd round?
That's somebody I've actually dropped into the 3rd round. I don't know what.
Yeah, but I think I feel good about. I kind of agree with that a little bit. I mean, Lamb's going to take up a lot of targets, and Pickens doesn't seem to. He's a little more sporadic with Lamb in the lineup.
Is your
But I
mic
still-
yeah. Randy,
What
Is he really?
going crazy.
I'm messing with it.
I hear it. I was like, hear it a little working going on over there.
It's probably time for a new one. I need like a desktop mic and not the Boone arm. I hate it. Take Edge Buka. I'm just basically going top of my board right now. Anybody have any wild events going on this week already or no?
No, it's Monday.
Yeah, it
I
was
got 4 days left. and then
100%.
It gets going.
It was 100% a Monday for me. Everyone in my office called out, so I was solo at my office, and then we also cover another office, and everyone at that office called out. So it was quite
Nice.
literally just me.
Just you.
So I will be returning that favor probably Friday. Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze.
Mhm.
Might as well. I'd get a pretty decent little start there too. McCaffrey, Hampton, McConkey.
Got the double
My 70
on the Chargers.
Mhm.
My $70 of hot sauce came in on Saturday, so been enjoying some of that.
I just picture a vat of hot sauce coming in. It's just like just
Five
feels like
20
it's like
bottles.
a 5-gallon bucket, like a lifetime supply of hot sauce.
It feels like he orders it by like a unit of measurement that doesn't exist. Like you got a pallet of hot sauce or something like that.
You get 36-gallon drum of hot sauce. You get that coming.
It's nice. It's 5 different ones, 20 ounces. I mean, you can't beat it.
A little bit of breaking news here, guys, on the channel. Alec Pierce has been placed on PUP, so more than likely he is going to start the season on PUP as well.
Ooh,
Looks like Neighbors is going to avoid it, and it looks like Alec Pierce is going to fall right into it. I'm a little torn here on ETN or Burden. I do like a few of the running backs in the next round, so I think I want to go ahead and pick up Burden over ETN. Although I like ETN, especially in the 40s. I like getting to him quite a bit.
I've seen him fall to the 1st or the 5th round in a couple of mine, oddly. See, this is where this part of the draft is where I hate the most with this position. Like, I just don't like any of these guys here.
I think it's fine with Swift. When Gibbs was falling to the 2, you got that the week 17 bring back with Chicago and Detroit, but
I think
a lot you could do.
Swift just feels like the safest of all these guys in this range. For me, I mean, you're looking at Scatterby, who I don't trust. DJ Moore, don't really trust. Adams is too TD dependent. Mike Evans is in San Francisco, so I can only assume his legs are going to fall apart. Tootin doesn't have any. He doesn't really have a history of doing anything. You're buying at his value, and then I'm kind of back in the same spot here. So it's like,
is it official that we can make you a Tootin hater? Because it just feels like you've been off him all year long.
I have been. I mean, the problem is I hate the wide receivers here too. Like it's just a terrible spot for me.
That's a guy I can't figure out is Cam Scatterbo. I don't know if I'm in, out. I think I just want to be at like 8.3.
Yes.
Across my portfolio, right with the field. That way he can't hurt me. He can't help me. But
He can't hurt me.
I just don't know. I really don't know what we're going to get. Like, he just seems like an idiot.
And I will say I don't trust his injuries, but at the same time, it was kind of a freak accident last year. I mean, foot got planted and then somebody hit his knee. Like, it wasn't like he just stepped wrong and it just ripped.
I just don't trust him.
I know, but he doesn't really require a lot of like, his whole game is just built on grit. Like, he's not super fast. And he's boys with Jackson Dart. So, I mean, like, he's going to get some catches.
I don't know.
I don't either, but I don't mind taking him in the 5th. I don't love taking him earlier than that, but
how do you guys feel about Devontae Adams?
I think he's just too touchdown dependent. You need 15 touchdowns out of him again to pay off.
He is, but he's probably going to get them. I mean, he's at least going to get 10.
I mean, he averaged, about 4 catches a game and 57 yards last year. Like, it's a guy I can't get behind. Like, if I'm going to get Adams, I'm going to reach for him over on Underdog. I can't do it on DraftKings. I can't see the upside for volume. I think that offense is going to lean run heavy, especially if Donald comes back. Mm-hmm. I think it's just like, if you look at this whole string of wide receivers here in the 5th round, like, none of them excite me. Like, J-Mo's probably the most exciting, but I mean, even J-Mo's just irrelevant in games.
I've started taking J-Mo if he falls. Like, if I can get J-Mo, I'll go J-Mo first in that group. Next, I'll go Quinshawn. But other than that, I'll just go like Tootin or Trevion, whoever's there.
Mm-hmm.
That was who I was going to take there. Do I have 3 or 4 receivers? I have 3, right? I think I'm going to take a little bit of Brian Thomas Jr. I do like the prospects for Tyler Warren. It's hard for me to pay a somewhat premium price for a tight end this year. I just think I like a lot of the late tight ends, so I'm not really worried about falling behind at tight end. I feel like I can always catch up to some extent. So I'm not huge on Tyler Warren. If I were going to use him, I would get him on Underdog, where I can get the little bit of boost and separation when he scores TDs there in Indy.
You know, typically I'm not going to chase this anymore, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Burrow because he's here. Yeah.
We have 2 new breaking nicknames on the show. Got Professor Mike, Red Furry Badger, already a thing, and Marshawn Lloyd's stepdad.
Oh. I like it.
I don't know if he's talking about me or himself. I know he's always talking up Marshawn Lloyd, so it might be himself that he's referring to.
I think it's you, sir. He says for Andy.
Yeah. Until he says it, I can't believe it. I'm just going to assume that he's talking about himself. Professor Mike, I do like them. And that rhymed.
I do like it.
See, I'm higher on Warren than you are, but if I get Warren at 71, I'm pretty happy.
Yes, at 71, I'm taking Warren. He was actually the guy I was considering at 67. I feel like if you fall behind a receiver, you're kind of screwing yourself. And most of the reports out of camp so far, which I know that 90% of those are kind of trash, but most of the reports are not good for the rookie wide receivers. I saw that Stribling had a pretty good report. Looked like him and Kalen Black. If I'm remembering this correctly, it said something to the effect that both guys appear older than the typical rookie. So I assume that means in maturity.
You sure it's just not the power lines there at San Francisco making them older, aging them?
Could be like what was that movie where the dude aged in reverse?
Oh, Benjamin Button.
Yeah, maybe it's that kind of scenario.
Yeah. I think my thing with Stribling is the 49ers are always hurt, so I think he's going to get opportunity midway through the season.
I also saw that I saw that someone had mentioned that he's even getting like the intricate details right. Where there was a route where he was there was a route where he was supposed to line up outside where he lifted his outside foot, and then Des Bryant called him out on X saying that that he didn't understand why he was lifting his outside foot, and then somebody corrected Dez and was like, on this particular route, he's supposed to have his outside foot lifted. So,
I mean, no
if
offense.
he's getting,
I was going to say Dez isn't exactly a great route runner himself. So,
yeah, I'm just thinking like if he's getting the intricate details right, that's probably good for his long term. I mean, Kyle Shanahan, like, I mean, we saw it with Ayuk. As soon as you piss the guy off, Shanahan's he's finished with you. So, I mean, it seems like the secondary players are the guys you probably want for San Francisco this year, whereas in the past it's been all the starters. Like I'm lower on CMC, I'm lower on Mike Evans. I'm about with the field on Kittle. I'm above on Purdy. But like I like Kalen Black, I like Jordan James because I think it's going to be one of those guys that has a pretty good year. And then Stribling I'm high on as well. Back around to me here in round 8. I don't know why he's just continuously falling. I could go Chuba or Mekhi Lemon here. I know the solver's wanting me to go T-Law. A little bit early for me for Pitts, so I think I'll just lock up my wide receiver or running back 3. I'm getting a lot of Chuba Hubbard right now.
Everybody believes the Jonathan Brooks hype, and as a Carolina Panther fan, I've watched it for 2 straight years prior. Like, I'm sure he's great, but he can't get on the field, and I think we've just paid Chuba way too much money to not be getting touches, at least half of them.
Did anybody hear anything about this? I guess I missed it. Christian Kirk got injured yesterday.
I saw.
I didn't hear about.
I think I missed that one. I'm putting together the website, putting together a new office. So hopefully both will be ready to go by the time we get ready for the season. So I've just been the entire weekend was working out, hung out with the wife a little bit, working in the office, getting it set up, working on the website. I missed all breaking news essentially outside of a couple of things that I noticed that Coach Speak had put out this morning, and then a couple of underdog tweets that I had gotten this morning as well. But other than that, like I missed everything over the weekend.
I had no excuse, but I just didn't see anything from that. All I saw was Shanahan, his traffic accident. But that's from the 49ers camp. That's all I got.
That was 2 weeks late on that note. Like everybody made a big deal about it, but it happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Well, actually, it happened. Yeah, it happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It actually just happened about 10 minutes ago in his headset. It's just coming through right now. So everything's a bit delayed.
Is this even the same draft we're on? Let me look.
There you go, sniping my QB.
Nope, that was a timed out. I couldn't get it done.
You couldn't
get what done? I hate your computer with a passion.
Did you say you timed out?
That was my cell phone. I tried to hit comment on guy 3 times, and it didn't work out for me.
Are you not starring guys into your queue? I feel like you're not starring guys into
your
queue.
Can we trade him?
Yeah,
can you trade a Badger?
At least you have a quarterback. I don't even have one yet.
Can you trade a Badger to another channel?
You really going to take Dart on me now? I needed him to fall 20 more spots back to me.
I've ruined this draft already.
What are you using Dart for? You going to come back and get likely?
For the same thing I'm using Daniels for.
Because I
told you I was taking the top of my queue. Left practice after with the trainers after a drill. Stopped during drill, limping left field and didn't return. He's been a guy that's starting to stack up some injuries as well. I mean, even in Houston the last couple of years, he hasn't been great. I haven't taken a lot of Kirk. In those kind of situations, like I'd just rather bet on the rookie. Like, what's the ceiling outcome for Christian Kirk? I mean, 600 yards. Yeah. So I mean, I'd rather just take a chance with Stribling that somehow he works his way into the starting lineup. Maybe Evans goes down, and then you got Pearsall and Stribling just out there eating.
Yeah.
Do you really have McLaurin and Neighbors?
No, I was just kidding. Just kidding. I was going to pair him with Scatterbo and Likely on the way back.
That's going to be no for me, dog.
Baker went earlier than I was hoping. For no reason.
15. I guess I'm going to get a little bit of Rashad White. I don't know. I kind of like the Kittle situation though right here.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. You got to hold on to your QBs early. Like
Yeah,
it's getting harder and harder. I've noticed everybody's getting pulled up in these rounds.
Especially when somebody screws somebody else over when they don't need to.
I'm
I know, right? You took Trevor Lawrence right out from under me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did get value.
With no desire to do that.
He did get value. I'll give him that.
I had Tyler Shook
Rich is
ready to
breaking
go.
some news.
Coming back around.
Rich breaking some news. Looks like a calf strain for Christian Kirk.
I'm not going to lie. That didn't move the needle either which way for me on Christian Kirk because I'm just not going to touch him.
He doesn't really have a needle for me. I mean, he's like a 18 or 19 pick. But I think when you get a little bit – I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I certainly feel this way. When you strain something, in your mid-30s, it's probably not that terrible. If you strain something in your 40s, I think you start calling the morgue and looking for a plot and that kind of stuff because it just feels like life's over. So I don't know how old Kirk is. I assume he's probably 30, 31. So maybe he can bounce back, but honestly, it just bumps him down a little bit more for me and it makes me want Stribling that much more.
Mm-hmm. I can't help but feel like I probably should have tabbed another QB there, but we'll see how this goes.
Well, as many of that have come off the board, it's kind of been cordial. I mean, that's a good price on Patrick Mahomes for sure.
Yeah, I needed Baker. The quarterback I needed went off the board about 8 spots too early. So
you got it right, by the way. If I put a star on them, even if it times out, I still get my guy. Who knew?
I know. That's why I don't know why you weren't. Yeah.
Everyone.
Who knew? That's all I had to do.
You just lost some credibility, Badger.
Jeez.
Adam's like, if I really love a guy, they'll just pick him for me. Like I don't.
So I feel it. I've got the internet turned off on my phone, so I can not mess with my internet on the computer and try to not.
Dude,
just
weird. Get rid of fucking AOL and go get a real laptop.
What is that meme? I'm contacting you from a remote island in Alaska.
I swear. What was the search engine that he told us? I mean, again, I'm glad we have him on the team because I need to test the website so I know if his little self can work his way through the website. I know nobody else is gonna have a problem. But what was he was using what search engine Internet a couple Explorer. Weeks ago? Internet Explorer. Like when's the last time anybody on here has used Internet Explorer? 1995?
Probably had like Ask Jeeves.
At least I'm using No Ask Jeeves.
We're not using
not in 10 years anyway. No, not in 10 years.
Well, that's how I feel about Internet Explorer.
A couple of hours from now, when his MySpace is up and running and LimeWire stops downloading this song, he's going to be good to go.
MySpace is coming back, right? You've heard about that.
MySpace is not coming back.
I've heard it is.
Oh, God. This QB room is going to be awful.
It's another guy that I'm just taking a couple of flyers on that I'm hoping I'm not 100% wrong, but it just feels like I'm wrong. Rashid Shaheed.
He just didn't do anything with Seattle last year.
The thing is he joined midseason. He joined midseason, but when he hits, he's going to hit hard. Like if he somehow gets back to New Orleans form, he'd be up there with like Addison and that kind of range, Downs and those types. If
I don't disagree.
It's
just crazy because he doesn't even really rely on route running. That he couldn't hit anything big for Seattle in 8 games with them.
And Darnold was throwing it down the field more than like anybody last year.
It was just all to JSN.
Every bit of it. Yeah, I mean, it worked. Obviously, they won the Super Bowl, but like you'd think they'd mix in Shaheed a little bit more on the offense this year. I think I saw a report too, kind of glancing at my phone over the weekend, that something was going on with Torrey Horton as well. Like I said, I didn't read any articles this weekend, so shame on me. But I think I saw something where Torrey Horton had an injury or something small come up, so maybe that just gets Shaheed more practice time.
It's very possible.
And I assume he keeps the like punt returner, kick returner type situation, so maybe you can steal 6 points here and there.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, a full offseason should help, but it's just weird that he didn't hit anything like crazy last year. I mean, he hit a 51 with them, and that was his longest. Other than that, he hit a 33-yarder and then a couple in the 20s and a 16. Like, you would just think he would have had some big shots with JSN taking as much coverage as he did.
And from what we've heard, he may share with Pierce as far as special teams is concerned. So,
shout out to our guy Trevor on the
press.
I was like, did Pierce get traded?
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Trevor. Picked up a little Bryce Young in his 4,000 passing yards in MVP season that he has on tap.
There you go. That'll work.
See.
That's for you, Michael.
It's really for me.
Yeah. I mean, this would probably be about the right timeline of when that movie came out, right? Like the amount of distance between
when he would answer the question.
20, was it like 25 years, 20 years?
Yeah.
I mean, that's about when MySpace was relevant, right? Something like that.
Oh, come on now.
You guys want another irrelevant?
MySpace is like 20 years back.
It's accurate. I know.
I can time it for you for certain because something happened to me about this time about 20 years ago.
Your first girlfriend broke up with you and took you out of the top 8?
No.
His first wife left him.
Is that 20 years ago?
Also, no.
We'll stop guessing and putting your business out there.
No, it just sounds like you guys are gonna take that one over. So, back in the younger days, stationed in Louisiana, I went through a Wendy's drive-through, and I was like, "Man, the cashier's looking kind of cute," you know. So hit her up. Turns out she was Miss Louisiana, and then hit her up. And how she gave me her like contact information was on MySpace.
Sweet.
So then that was like besides me going through the drive-through and just flirting when I probably shouldn't have, I ended up landing what felt like a pretty decent relationship for a few years, and then all of a sudden she went knucking futz, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Not really. I mean, she was like obviously physically attractive, but
yeah, I wasn't sure.
Probably not
Louisiana
the best person.
seems like a state that could potentially be.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
It was this is one of those like, you know, if I were writing the book of Randy, it'd be one of those like semi cool stories to tell. But did not play out well in the end.
It would find a place in one of the chapters in there, but it wouldn't be the main part of that chapter.
No.
Well, Badger made us pick so fast that last time. I almost missed my pick. I didn't realize he had picked yet.
Yeah, I turned my Wi-Fi back on. Got him. I just don't know where I'm going right here. Oh, way out there.
The fact that he's having to manipulate his own internet is just. I would go nuts if my internet's down for 10 minutes. I'm like, I need to break some shit. I need to smash something in my house.
I just picture like it looks like some sort of like pilot seat up there. Okay, flaps down, Wi-Fi up, antenna down.
Apparently, the Stribling news has made its way to the big market here. Stribling going 172 in this one.
A little early, but not a lot early.
Do we think Debo signs anywhere?
I'm starting to think not. Mid-season, maybe.
I'm gonna take a share of them. I don't have a lot of Debo, and it being a $3 league, I think it'll be fine.
I did hear from Joe Mixon's camp that he has told his friends that he has probably played his last game. It probably doesn't surprise any of y'all. So
I wish he could have told me that last year.
What's up, Brent? Hey, we're going to do another one after this one. So if you want to hang around, we're going to get into another one after this one concludes. I think we're in round, like 14, 13, 15. So I'd imagine that we're going live in the next one in like 10 minutes if you want to join along in the next one. And then for Rad, I'm not sure if you've watched the channel before. At the end of the draft, we'll do like we'll read through our rosters and do a little grade. So we'll include yours in that one as well. So you picked up Marshawn Lloyd there, my stepchild.
Rich will be happy.
Right.
I can't wait to be hurt again. I just assume he's going to be a 0, and then we'll just be drafting him again next year, hoping for the best.
Who's that, Lloyd?
Yeah. I mean, what is this, his 3rd year? I've drafted him year 1 and year 2, and it's just been 0s across the board.
I think I have 0 of them. So,
I mean, if Jacobs goes to jail, it's the real possibility he gets a few touches.
I think you guys are baking that in a little more than what's likely.
No,
I doubt
I'm still taking Jacobs.
I'm not anymore. I've definitely gotten Jacobs a lot more lately.
Well, the news cooled off. So, like, after that, I was like, well, apparently nothing's going to happen. Like, even the NFL hasn't talked about it. Like, nobody's talked about it. So, I'm like, I guess just nothing's going to happen.
Hope my guy falls to me here. Another guy I'm heavy on is Zachariah Branch.
Oh, my God. That was who I had tabbed. Dude, speaking of, I think I have Zach. I have like 30-something% of Branch. Like,
ooh.
I
mean, say much. I'm not too far behind you.
Yeah, he's gonna be like wide receiver 2 there. I mean, they have nobody else other than London.
That's a team that I thought would make a move for Debo. Honestly,
Atlanta. They may still. This wide receiver room is shaping up to be pretty nasty. And not
because, like, at this point,
y'all hear?
At this point, what kind of contract are you going to have to give a guy like Debo? I mean, you're not going to have to pay him max money at all. So I mean, why not take a shot?
Maybe. Did y'all hear about Tyreek and he had.
I did hear about Tyreek. I'm not entirely sure what you said there, sir, but yeah, I did hear
power in his left leg.
Yeah,
0.
Yeah.
I think that's the amount of fantasy points he probably scores this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because he won't be on a team.
Was
it Michael that was drafting all the Tyreek Hill early?
I'd still take a little bit here and there. I mean, I'm getting him so late. Like, it doesn't, like, especially now, I can just get him. Hell, he's probably still on there.
If you give me pick 340, I don't know if I would take Tyreek Hill.
I think the problem is you look down here and let's look at this round, for instance. Like Tank Dell, do you think Tank's going to do anything?
Yes.
I mean, he'll do a little something, but it's not going to be anything crazy.
Like
I know, but Tyreek gives you the ability if he just gets back onto OKC, golly, Kansas City. Like,
I'm gonna quote Mike Tomlin when I say, "If my aunt had a penis, she'd be my uncle."
I mean, I know, but
a lot of ifs. I mean, how many ifs do you need for Tyreek Hill? If he can get back, if somebody wants to sign him, he's already coming off he's coming off the Tank Dell injury, but he's just a year later than Tank Dell. Yeah, Tank Dell's younger. He was better in those last couple of years leading up to the injury anyways. He's not better overall. I know Tyreek Hill's better overall. I'm saying the last couple of years he's been better.
Surprised if Tank Dell even had a year better than, like, the same year. I'd be surprised if the same year he had a better year than Tyreek.
Like, he hasn't, because he hasn't played a full year. Like, if you eliminate all the noise, if you cut out all the noise of missed games, then Tank Dell's outplayed Tyreek in the last couple of years for sure.
You're just upset I'm going to get a fresh wide receiver halfway through the season. I get it. It's okay.
What kind of over-under receiving yards? We'll make a bet here live on the stream.
I need to know if he's going to get signed first.
That's what I thought. Another if. Because whatever the number is, if it's anything crazy, I'm taking the under for sure. And by crazy, I mean, like, if you had to guess how many yards he has this year,
let's say he signs with somebody and plays 12 games.
Okay.
Maybe 600.
I'll take the under. How much can I get down?
I can't help you there.
He's not getting more than 6 games, okay?
He's not getting more than 1 game.
Neither's Tank Dale.
I would beg to differ. Have you watched the video on Tank cutting recently?
I've also seen Tyreek running, so
Well,
he ran straight. That's all I really need Tyreek to do.
I think you'll be surprised by Tank Dell. I don't think he's going to have any kind of crazy year, but I think Tank probably puts up. He probably plays like 30% of snaps, puts up 500-ish yards, and gets you a couple of touchdowns. Which this late in the draft isn't terrible. How many running backs do I have? 4. So I need one more running back. How many rounds we got left? 2, 3?
3.
3.
2 rounds.
The Mike Washington, that news that came out today on him scares me just a little.
What did they say about him today?
They brought in and worked out Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders, golly.
Which, if you're looking at a guy like that, makes me worry about the rookie and the backups more than it does the starter. Because, I mean, obviously he's not taking any work from Ashton Genty, but could he steal some of the backup carries from a rookie? Maybe.
Oof.
Oh, okay. I see that. Michael took Justice Hill. I was wondering who took him. I thought Randy had him, and I didn't see him. Oh, wait. There he is.
That's how I was spotting his Zachariah Branch pick.
You guys know whenever I don't draft with you, I can get him at 211 every time.
Yeah,
I can also get Zachariah Branch that late, but here we are.
Not totally true. I've tried to wait out Justice Hill until his ADP, and it never works out. Hardly.
I'm just glad to see that everyone's coming around. I don't know why he was around 20 pick to begin with, and I think when we started, he didn't even have an ADP. I think I'm the reason he has one.
Just kept drafting him to get him up there.
Well, I have so much
did.
round 20. I have so much round 20 in Justice Hill when I'm just like, it makes no sense for anyone to be past him right now. I'm going to go with Claiborne here and then close mine out with a receiver. It's another guy. Could be a 0, could be something, just depending on how Aaron Jones' health is. And if you're asking me to bet the under on Aaron Jones' health, I'll take that bet. Ooh, Brock Purdy just released a statement on Stribling. Where'd it go? This dude has proven to all of us that he's reliable and that we can trust him. I got a lot of trust in him right now. So if you want your Stribling shares, if you don't have them already, you might want to start packing your bags because they're going to be the Walmart bag is going to become Gucci here in just about, I would imagine, the next week or so. He'll move up 20 spots or so.
I mean, he just moved up, 10 in this one?
Doesn't bode well for Christian Kirk with that injury now either. So he loses reps, so he's going to lose even more.
I guess what would have to go right for him? Yeah, what would have to go right for Christian Kirk to be relevant to begin with, I guess, would be my question.
A typical 49ers season where half the roster is injured.
So he still may have that.
I mean, he may have value still. But the fact that he's already got a tissue injury, probably not a good sign. Oh, man, I hope nobody takes Brandon Ayuk from me.
I don't know what pick we'd have to get to like pick 1,000 before I knew.
I got to redo these rankings, my rankings, and toss some of these guys out, like Ayuk and Tyreek. They got to get gone.
He is not my burner account. He's actually live in the chat with us. So,
wait, but we haven't actually seen them do anything at the exact same time.
Well, no, I mean, I have my desktop set up over here, and that's
sure, yeah, exactly.
Simultaneously. We'll actually talk about Rad's draft first here. He got CMC, Hampton, Ladd, Loveland, Odunze, Caleb with the double stack, Herbert with a double stack, Downs, Monangai, Kincaid, Higgins, Daniel Jones, Malik Washington, Hunter Henry, Marshawn Lloyd, Kayshon Boutte, Njoku, Jalen Wright, Malik Davis, and DK. I'm going to say that I like that team a lot. Yeah.
I love the stacks.
I do.
I think I'm at like a B plus, A minus. I like that team a lot.
Yeah. I don't know how you really improve it personally.
I would go higher if he just one less tight end possibly because he got 4. So,
I mean, he got 2 of them later. So I mean,
Adam hates the 4 tight end build. I don't know what it is.
I'm giving it a B. I don't like a 4.
I'm gonna go A minus. Final answer. I love the stacks. Honestly,
yeah,
great value throughout the most of the draft.
The Josh Downs pick, the Kincaid pick, cost some falling value on Monangai. Like I like that team a lot. That's one of the actual like better guest drafts that we've had on the stream so far, in my opinion. Me out of the 6, which I know we're not used to. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Derrick Henry, Ejbuka, Luther Burden, Quinshon Judkins, Brian Thomas Jr., Jaden Daniels, Chuba, Jackson Dart, George Kittle, Isaiah Likely. Yes, I know. Same bye. Rashid Shaheed, Bryce Young, Tajay Spears, Debo, Zachariah Branch, K. Dotton, who I need to cover 1 week, Katron Allen, Damon Claiborne, and Andre Yoshibas.
I'd give you a solid B. I don't love your stack or lack thereof, but
what you mean?
It's a B here as well.
You don't have Daniel stacked with anybody. You don't.
Katron Allen.
Oh yeah, okay, big one. You don't have Bryce stacked with anybody.
Chuba Hubbard.
I mean, I guess
he's like wide receiver. Wide receiver is what he's looking for.
Don't get me wrong. Chuba will get a few catches, but I mean, you look at last year, he had 5, 8, 10, 16, 17 catches. So do what you will.
Well, when I have Daniels on my team, I'm not really expecting Bryce to start that many weeks. So I'm just hoping that the week that he throws 1 or maybe 2 touchdowns to Chuba is the only week that I use him.
You better hope it's that week.
Going over to Adam's team. That's okay. He's up next. Adam, you want to read your team off?
Yeah, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Olave, Montgomery, Tootin, Joe Burrow, Jalen Warren, Kyle Pitts, T. Law, Jordan Mason, Tyrone Tracy, Brenton Strange, Juwan Jennings, Trey Tucker, Brian Robinson, Tua, Sean Tucker, Troy Franklin, Malachi Fields, and Colby Young. Bookend it with 2 Bengals wide receivers.
I give you a B minus, C plus. Your running back position scares me to death, but you have a ton of them. So, I mean, you do have 7 of them. So maybe I should be a little easier on you for that. I mean, you're gonna have somebody.
I typically don't go over 6. It's been a 6 build. I went 2 tight ends on this one though because I lost Gesicki, and I was like, well, I'm not going to force a tight end because now it's way too late. So
I'm going to go ahead and bump you down to a D for saying you lost Gesicki.
Anybody ever loses. Nobody really needed that in their life probably, so I'm giving myself a B. Randy,
I'll give you a B minus. And then Michael, if you want to read yours off.
I got Bijan, Nico, Pickens, Swift, Scattaboo, Warren, or TJ Warren, or Tyler Warren, sorry. Chris Godwin, Reed, Addison, Murray, Aaron Jones, Stroud, Willis, Hawkinson, Schultz, Ridley, Hill, Tyquan Thornton, Surratt, and Vele. I don't love my QB room entirely, but everywhere else I feel is pretty solid.
I'll give you a solid B. Kind of sounds like we're all in that range. All right, if you guys want to hop over to the other page and get ready to hop back in this $3 ISM, or do you guys want to do a 25?
We'll do that.
Hey, no problem, Rad. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Rad. Good drafting, bud.
You said do a 3?
What's up, Trevor? Yep, a 3.
Yeah, we can do a 3.
Right. Yeah, do another one. Let me get over there.
If everybody wants to let me know when they're at this screen, please keep in mind it is the 500K total prizes, 197,856 entry $3. I know we have 2 of them, but we've already maxed the first one, so we'll have to do this one.
Is Trevor ready?
I think.
Hold on, I'm not ready.
I think this is the first $3 that I'm going to have to pay for.
We usually leave Trevor out, so he usually is behind on us. So.
Okay, I am there too now.
Yeah, Trevor, if you want to hop in, we are, and Brent, we're about to get in there as well. So going to do a countdown here, guys. If you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
412
I
again.
didn't realize you were actually counting down for like the real countdown. I thought you were
Oh.
practicing. I'm in though.
We do a fake countdown around here. No, that does not happen.
Can we trade me to another channel? Maybe that's the easiest answer. Like, I feel like I'm what Michael thinks Tyreek Hill's going to be this year. Like, if you throw me onto another channel in the middle of their stuff, like I'm gonna add some value. I feel like I'm gonna get you that 600 yards that Tyreek Hill's not going to get you.
Look, I did dial it back a little bit on him, but I mean, like, for where I was getting him, I just don't like anybody else that late. Everybody else is a flyer. I might as well get a guy who's probably going to get force-fed on a bad team. Oh, my goodness. What is this nonsense?
Hey,
1 and 2?
Randy with the 1,
you know I hate-
me with a 2.
Just chop
You
liver
do?
back here at 7.
Dude, you've never in the history of your life drafted past 6.
I'm going to go back
I
and
don't-
rewatch.
I mean, on
It's
stream,
one of
not
those
once.
things where I'm about to. Let's talk the same time after. I think I'm gonna go email my rep and just be like, I want this fucking account like banned. I don't know how you always get 6 or better every time.
Just shuffle me back somehow. Just tell your rep to shuffle me back to the back end.
When you're drafting off stream, do you still get 1 through 6 or do you get later? Don't lie.
I'm
You're on
around.
camera.
I'm all around, everywhere around. I mean, earlier I got the 6 on an off stream draft. Last night I got a 3. I hadn't been at 11. Fair. I'll take it.
Adam's giving my computer a virus, and I can't get my camera to focus now.
Trevor, what's for dinner, man? I had a mic issue with me, camera issue with Michael.
I fixed
Adam's
it.
just Adam.
1940s delay.
The more I
Brad's
have
back in
this
here, by the
mic,
way.
Brad, there's no way you missed it.
Mm,
I feel like that's the 5th or 6th draft we tried to get him in on.
Randy, you're on the clock.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's overrated. You know, if you star these players,
Plus, if he's 1-1, you're just going to have him anyway.
dude, the draft hasn't even started yet. What an
I
asshole!
know. That's what I was like. I was looking at it. I was like, what?
I saw
He's
you
still,
red. I
you're
thought
still
it
in
was-
last draft, aren't you? You're still in the last draft. That's how far behind he is.
Wow, this is another throwback. Trevor with the shake and bake barbecue chicken with broccoli and
Okay.
cheese.
Actually, sounds pretty good.
I haven't had shake and bake in a minute.
Yeah.
Brent didn't want the Badger smoke.
No, he does not, Mike. No, he does not.
Kids are distracting me.
Well, that don't happen.
That's one thing. Yeah, avoid that at all costs. I got lucky that my brother had so many. Given that he had so many, I like to hang out with him and take them back home.
What are we talking about?
I don't even know anymore. Gibbs at the 1 for me. Adam gets Chase at the 2. Coming up here next for Michael, who I assume is probably looking at Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, that's who I usually go with here. I probably was going to take CMC if he made it one more, but
And then Rad back in here with us again at the 8 this time.
oh, nice.
I like how we just forced Michael into a second draft. We didn't really ask. He's like, yeah, I got time for one. Here we go.
I know, and then
That
it's
one's
like my
streamlined
camera wants
enough.
to like not do anything. I blame Adam.
Ooh, 6 players with the same buy. Same position, or because if you mixed it up over your entire team, I think you'll be fine. Like if you have 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 tight end, you'll be fine.
Can't be doing meal prep and drafting at the same time, Trevor. It gets a little messy sometimes on the drafting end.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even look into it that much. As long as I got guys that'll play each week, like half the roster could have the same bye week.
I think you actually drafted one of those on the stream, if memory serves correctly, where you had a ton of people week 11 buys.
Yeah, week 10 and week 11. Yeah, I remember that one.
All right, what's the deal with AJ Brown? Is this just the $3, or has anybody done the 25 or higher today that's seen AJ Brown going?
He's gone higher. His ADP is 16 now.
Yeah, he goes
Like
up
that's
a lot.
yeah. It was what, like 20, or 19, like a week or two ago.
I think I have him at 17. I think it's where I have him ranked.
Because I'm on this end so much, I can't get to him hardly. You know,
Dude, what a move there was Saquon at 17.
I know,
Great pick, Brad. Great pick.
It's really hoping.
That's the latest I think I've seen Saquon go off the board.
I've seen a couple with him make it that far. But you got AJ Brown being pulled up. Chase Brown got pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amari and Hampton is another one that I've started to see go at like the 10, 11, 12, and I'm not on that train at all.
I just got to see it first. I can't bet on it. I mean, at that value, you have to have him do exactly what you think he's going to do with zero history of doing it.
It's kind of like buying a car at sticker price. Like, I just can't do it. Like, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be decent, but like, I just can't pay full price for something.
Mm-hmm. I don't think AJ Brown even finishes in the top 15 PPR. It's possible. I mean, he's not been great the last few years, but it's hard to say if that's just because the Eagles' offense has been terrible.
I'm gonna pull up a guy here. I'm not a big believer in George Pickens. I think
Adam says I'll take him.
If
I'll
Dallas,
take your leftovers. I'm good with it.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on the Saquon pick. If he gets pissed, or if Dallas falls out of the race, I just think it's set up for failure for Pickens.
I just don't have that same belief system with him. I think he's going to be this one.
Mainly because he's still franchise tagged, so he's not going to freak out on a franchise tag year. If they just re-signed him, possibly.
I mean, he played at Georgia, which is strike number 2. I mean, there's a lot of bad things going on in my mind for George Pickens.
He won a championship there.
I try to put that part out of my mind when he went to Georgia, but
why was he supposed to go to Miami or something?
No, not like that. I just don't think of him like that anymore. I think of him as he's been in the NFL, so he's a league player. Forget where he went to college.
Well, it's one of those things too that like my school wouldn't take him if he was free anyways.
Yeah, they're too busy losing. AJ Brown should ball out with Drake May. It's a much better thrower than Hurts. Yeah, I mean, he should. I do agree with that.
I think he'll be fine. I just have him a little bit lower. I've been drafting a lot of wide receivers in round 1, so I get a lot of like JSN, Chase, Puka, Amon-Ra, Jefferson, Lamb. And then when I come back in round 2, I don't get to a lot of AJ Brown. I do have I'm at like 9%, I think, which is above the field, but not by much. But I get a lot of these running backs in round 2. Like I like Chase Brown. I like Kenneth Walker. If I can get Saquon at 17, I'll take 100%. I get a lot of Derrick Henry.
I think that's what it is. There's a bunch of running backs I like right before him, but Rice is probably the only wide receiver I'd probably take above AJ. I don't know. Even that's debatable. I just think there's some running back value there before I'd take AJ.
I like London a lot too.
I do too. I mean, he screwed me last year getting hurt late.
Hampton. Cho.
Choo choo, get aboard the Hampton Express.
I can't do that, Rich. I'm sorry. I just don't see it.
Yeah. I'm going to pass on that one. It's a hard pass for me. Adam is in this draft. I thought his name was Your Girl's Fantasy. I think your girl might be a guy in that scenario.
That was on the last time we had a draft, and we had that person drafting in there with us.
I think that's just old season tape that you're watching, Trevor. He's looked pretty bad since he got out of Ohio State to me. I mean, he's had a couple of plays here and there. I think it's a mental thing. I think he has like a mental block, almost like the yips. Or do you guys remember a couple of years ago when Simone Biles had like I think they call them the twisties, where she just like couldn't get right. I'm sure everybody's seen it in baseball from back in the day where a guy just they can't throw to first base anymore for whatever reason.
Mark Wohlers.
That's kind of what I feel like with
home plate.
Mark Wohlers, you said?
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about him? He actually tried to add me on Facebook yesterday, like the actual Mark Wohlers. He's a realtor now.
Oh,
That's probably why he's trying to add you.
So
he knows Randy didn't like to move around every now and then. So.
Right? Yeah.
yeah, the Atlanta Braves. You think we make it that long? 2 years?
I mean, 2 years total.
Hmm.
I mean, you're already about there, aren't you? If not
I
already.
think we're past it.
Yeah.
We're going on 3 years now in the current spot.
Yeah, so you're due. I kind of like this draft.
I don't like the Collins pick so high myself. Real hard time picking him with all the other options around him. I think I might have 2%. I don't love it. Nico's just basically like you're going to get like 5 receptions to 6 receptions, close to 100 yards, and he basically scores a touchdown every game that he's healthy.
I think the Nico problem is that you watch CJ Stroud throw the ball to him. I think that's everybody's probably Nico problem. It's not the player.
Receivers, I have 3.
You better have 2 Houston players. I saw you try to tap DMont for a second. You gonna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Adams can go ahead and pick up Stroud, block you from that.
I don't know why the Stroud hatred is so thick. Like, if I could have gotten within arm's reach when he was fucking us out of the playoffs, I would have done my best to light him up.
Hold me back.
But outside of that, I mean, he was competent. He just lost his damn mind. Like, it was almost like he went through you could see it on his face. They'd pan to him as he was walking off the field after every drive, because obviously he'd be throwing it to the other team after every drive. And you could just see in his face, like he couldn't figure it out. So maybe it's a playoff thing. I don't know. I haven't seen him there enough to be able to judge it, but I mean, the regular season, he looked fine. He just didn't have any time. And our offensive coordinator is a lot of the problem, where it's a first down, run the ball, gain of 2, second down, 2nd and 8, run the ball, gain of 2, 3rd and 6, which we had no play call for.
Did you
We couldn't
change
figure
your
it out.
keys?
No, same guy. So that's
No, so it's still probably going to be a problem.
the 2 could be 3 or 4 this time with Monty. Luckily, I mean, we had the ghost of Nick Chubb last season. Also, I think that's the latest fall on Josh Jacobs and Luther Burden that I've seen in a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, Josh Jacobs was nice to get right there.
So not Luther Burden, just Josh Jacobs. That's cool, man. Appreciate the shout.
I just realized why. Because he drafted Jacobs.
Jackass. I hate that fucking Badger, man.
Not Luther
I
Burden.
got a hot take. Garrett Wilson will ask for a trade after this year, and then Jets will draft Jeremiah. Please don't let that happen. Please don't send him to purgatory.
Yeah.
Can we get Jeremiah Smith onto a half-ass team?
Get rid of this one Ohio State receiver for another Ohio State receiver.
If Smith, like, to me, Smith is a number 1. Like, he's a 1-1-esque receiver talent. So if it's him or if it's Archie, let's say that he has some kind of bounce back year that I haven't seen anything from him yet that makes me think he's a number one. But if it's those two guys up top and it's Arizona, they go Archie, right? So then we'd be talking about who's the two, which maybe Miami, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that Arch is going to be what everybody thinks he's going to be.
Nick Chubb could be the Triple X movie.
Well,
I think if you change one letter, maybe.
Yes.
oof.
Nothing too crazy yet. I don't like the Parker Washington pick at 51.
I'm about to have to go another running back, and
I don't like Michael Wilson at 62.
I just think it's hard not to do it. There's like no wide receivers right here that I like. So now I'm going to have to play catch up at wide receiver, but I probably don't have to draft another running back.
Rico at 67.
Rico. He does know he's not starting for the Carolina Panthers now, right?
I think Rico will be fine. I also like him.
I don't like him at
87.
Right.
I like him at his ADP. I don't like him at
Is
2
Jay
rounds
Warren
early.
going to get Jalen Warren right here?
That might be Jalen Warren.
Is that? Yeah, that might be Jalen. He's probably gonna be mad now too that Rico went above him. Oh, he said
I got
Bucky.
Bucky.
That's pretty late on Bucky.
Yeah, 69.
I was waiting for him to get back to me. I was like, oh, don't let me have an opportunity, because Randy wasn't having an opportunity after that.
Other than the fact that it's gonna take me a second to get caught up at wide receiver, like the value I've got everybody at, I've loved. It's just gonna be piecing it together down the stretch.
Can we auto Mr. Gamboa at this point?
See if you take the full 30 seconds every time.
Every time. I think it should be that if you time out like twice in a row, I think it should auto you. I'd like to be able to go another receiver here. There's just not a lot I love. I don't have a lot of Jadarian Price, but it feels like kind of stupid not to take Jadarian Price at this price.
Yeah, I went back and forth with him and Trevion, but getting Trevion like a round later than normal, I felt the right move.
We get the Caleb and Burden stack. Can't believe they both fell to me. Who got Loveland? It's the guy in the 4, right? In the 5.
No, I think Rad might have got Loveland. Oh no, that was last round, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. You got him at the 5. They picked 44.
I didn't like where I was right there. I wanted another running back, but I just couldn't do Pollard.
I need receivers, but if Jaden makes it back to me at 79, I'm probably taking Jaden.
I think ours will look pretty good because of Cam Coleman. The dude is an animal at wide receiver. I don't watch a lot of college. Do you guys know anything about Cam Coleman?
Yeah, Cam Coleman, he's really good. I mean, it's hard to argue with that, but I just don't think he's as good as he's hyped up to be. He could probably still be a top 10 college QB, but I don't know if he's like a surefire, like can't miss prospect in my eyes.
To me, the little bit I've watched him, it looks like Tyler Shuck and Andrew Luck had a baby. I just don't know which one's which. Like, how much Luck is he and how much Tyler Shuck is he?
Yeah.
Our guy Rad's killing it in these drafts.
Mm-hmm.
He's had some good value fall to him because I have too, but
Taylor, Barkley, McConkey, Neighbors,
I know.
Odunze, Hurts, Lemon. I mean, just
no, it's solid.
I'm just gonna PayPal you some cash and have you draft the rest of my teams because you're doing better at it than I am.
I know. I was sad he got Neighbors right before me. I was like, man, I was really hoping Neighbors would fall one more.
Lenora Sellers. For some reason, that name sounds familiar to me. I'd like to be able to guess what team he plays for.
He's in the SEC.
You want to guess?
South Carolina?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes.
good job. Sellers
like
feels like
a,
he feels like Anthony Richardson to me. There's a ton of
Isn't
like just raw ability, but
isn't there a dude out of like Ole Miss that's half-assed too?
Chambliss. He's in like year 7, so yeah, he should be
Oh
solid.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah. His whole ordeal though that he went through to get back to playing there this year, kind of as a turnoff. I mean, to NFL, I think.
It's a turn on.
We'll see.
My second year is when I had my biggest hit in best ball. So hopefully you have that same luck. And by the way you're drafting right now, I fully expect you to have some luck. Your teams look great so far.
Yeah, these
legitimately
both
look
drafts,
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a dead range to me. Like I like being at the point right here where I need 2 QBs. Because I'm like Godwin's fine. Sutton, I'm kind of like, like nothing that I can pick right here makes me feel good about my team. I would have liked to have had Downs, but our guy's still drafting a banger here with Downs at 89. Pick 92, Chuba. I think I'd like that. Chuba going after Jonathan Brooks in this one.
Wow, that is crazy.
I haven't seen that yet at all.
I mean, unless Chuba just broke his ankle, which with us wouldn't surprise me.
It would make sense.
Right.
It would make sense. I have started picking up some Chuba lately, so it makes sense that he would.
As soon as Brooks got drafted right there, Chuba broke his ankle, just like instantaneously.
What's up, Travis? QB's been falling way past July ADP. Yeah, it was nuts. We actually called it the QB avalanche there for a while, where it was just if you didn't stay behind the avalanche, you were underneath it. But I mean, we would see like I'm trying to think of. I think Michael and I were in a draft where like Bryce Young went in the 70s, and then we've seen a lot of like Sam Darnold in the early 100s. It was crazy in July at the QB position. It started to kind of settle down a little bit from my experience.
I had one earlier today though that it was the same way. I told you guys about. Dude had 3 quarterbacks after 6 rounds. Like,
I told you that was just Adam.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is he had to go get a 4th one because he didn't look at their bye weeks. So the first 3 had the same bye week.
Ooh. Dang.
Yeah, there were some disgusting QB rooms in there because of that.
Gonna pull up Jordan Addison there. He's the last receiver that I see that I'm really over the moon about. I know Pierce is thinking about starting on the pup, but that's a pretty decent price. I just wonder how far the fall is going to be before I got to jump in. Probably gonna go with Harvey there. I probably should have taken Pierce.
Pierce
and he could be on the
really good.
He could be on the pup like Kittle is, where he's on the pup for just a training camp, and he could be back week 1. So
it just doesn't sound like it, from what I'm hearing. Sellers is a lot more accurate than Anthony Richardson. So would that make him like is he like Cam?
Yeah, I just feel like Sellers hasn't risen to the occasion when his team needs to win.
It's probably hard to do at South Carolina though.
I mean, he completed 60% of his passes last year for 13 touchdowns.
What was he looking like on the ground though?
He had only 270 yards last year on the ground. He was hurt. He missed a few games, if I recall.
Oh, yeah.
He 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's one thing that whenever I'm running my sims and putting the information up on the site and stuff like that, I will remove any game where a player didn't play like 30% snaps. Just I don't want that smoke and mirrors style of stats in there. He's faster than Cam.
Oh, I should have known I'd be screwed having the same wide receiver as Adam on the same team. Pulled up Goff 7 spots. Should have known.
Yeah, I had JMO.
I know. I should have known.
Put Sellers at Ohio State and they're going to win the Natty.
But their defense is nasty. They might could win the Natty if I was at Ohio State.
Isn't Jeremiah Smith like Chase essentially, or maybe even better as a prospect? He's at Ohio State too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he is.
I feel like I had to draft Justin Herbert there. I mean, I've got QJ, but I've never seen Herbert fall into the hundreds.
I guess why would you not draft Herbert there?
I mean, QJ's not a great stack. I probably got Rad because he's got McConkey, so he would have loved to have him. But
Are you doing all your stacks? It has to be a wide receiver 1?
it doesn't have to be. No, I take QBs late anyway. It doesn't have to be one. It's kind of where it was.
So that Herbert thing, that happened to me in the earlier $3 draft I was in today. He fell to about 90. I think it was in the 2 slot, and he fell to 95. So I went ahead and got him there.
See, but I've had drafts he's gone in like the late 60s. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I was like, well, he's down here, and I'm like 20 spots below ADP. I'm like, I don't even have a receiver with him. So, but I got to get him. I'll figure something out. So,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I turned on the draftable player, or the already drafted players on my thing for a second when I saw him there. I was like, oh.
I mean, I think I told you guys, if I'm in a draft, if you're in a draft with me, given how much PTSD I have from the QB position that we were talking about earlier in July, if a QB falls to me around past ADP, I'm just going to take him. Whoever it is, stacked or unstacked, whatever the case is. I ran all my sims, and the most that my sims would let you select a QB above ADP is 5 picks. But anytime they're falling past ADP, I'm just going to take whoever it is, and then I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think when you get a guy like Herbert at 103, I don't give a damn if I have him with nobody. I'd rather have the value at 103.
Yeah.
Figure it out later.
Going to flip back over to the board when it gets on Martin here, because I know he's going to take a minute to make his selection. So I've been on this screen so much that I haven't really been able to see who's available to me. So I'm kind of panicking a little bit when I get on the clock. I'm not used to picking at the 1. This is kind of new to me.
I don't feel like this. It's not a good range right here for the 1. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I like the middle of the draft. I've heard a lot of people talking up the ends, and I'm like, no, dude, I hate the ends this year.
I think the problem with the ends is, let's say you get to a round where there's nothing that you like. Now you have to go pick twice with nothing.
Pull somebody up, or you're
yeah.
That's what I did with Addison. I mean, when I picked there, it was Addison, Wando Robinson, or Alec Pierce. And with Pierce's injury, I mean, I'm around higher on Addison in my ranks.
The ends are where I feel like I have to pull guys up way more. I mean, it's not. I still like the teams. It's just I don't feel like I got as much value as I could have. Do we need tight ends in this one?
Appreciate Adam setting me up with a double tap there.
Anything I can do for you, Randy.
I know it wasn't on purpose, but I also know you weren't paying attention to it, so I'll take it.
No, I didn't.
I mean,
it's not in my agenda. It was not in my agenda.
Nick Harbor is another great wide receiver who could be a top pick this year. I think he would even be picked before Ryan Williams. I know Ryan Williams is Alabama, right?
I agree with you. But I'm not very high on Ryan Williams. He had like a little 6-game stretch when he first started, and then just kind of fizzled out.
They've talked about Nick Harbor for 2 years now, and he's struggled. I mean, he's not really fitting into exactly. He was supposed to be like on the college football game last year. He was supposed to be like a 99 or something like that, or like a cheat code. And in real life, he's not really that yet. So maybe he'll.
Who's he play for?
Bama.
Oh, they both play for Bama?
Well, no. Sorry, Harbor plays for South Carolina.
Yeah.
Williams plays for Bama.
Mm.
So he'll be paired up with Sellers. But I mean, they played together last year too. So
South Carolina used to put out some decent receivers. They had what? Alshon Jeffrey was there.
Debo,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple of guys come through there.
I feel like they had one more, but I just can't remember.
I was trying to think. I think it was a bigger body receiver too. I know Jeffrey went through, but I think somebody came through right after Jeffrey that was kind of the same build. Hey, if he's there late, I'm gonna scoop him in this one. If I'm gonna take him, I'm gonna take him with love builds, and just hope for the best. That's a guy I like too, Casey Concepcion, in this range.
Yeah, I think it'll be probably middle of the season by the time he starts really getting going. But
when we When we get to the end of this draft, instead of grading our drafts, you guys want to do something a little different and go round by round and just give kind of your guys that you're on for that round?
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
I can do that.
Okay. I guess we could grade Rad's team and then do that.
Well, I'm already pretty much on an A for Rad's team, so
Yeah,
unless he just pulls everybody up 40 spaces or 40 picks the rest of the way, like
the only pick that I haven't liked of his so far is Khalil Shakir, and that's one guy I'm just off. If you could switch Concepcion and Shakir, I would love his team.
Well, he didn't have that choice, so
Yeah,
he very well may have. Like,
and he got him at falling at ADP as well. So I mean, you can't.
he get him right where he's been at.
Right at
That's
it.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, right at it.
He would have to fall another like round and a half before I want him.
Mm-hmm.
Just not a Shakir guy. Just the upside's just.
I think him and DJ
Not
just
there.
do too much of the same thing.
Did you just say DJ as he picked DJ? Is that your burner? Is Rad your burner?
DJ Moore.
Oh, I gotcha. That's a guy too I'm a little bit lower on now.
I'm lower on him, but I needed a tight end, and why not pair him with Herbert? He's got so much ability though. Like, he's big, he's quick. Like,
there just has to be something that they're seeing that we aren't. Like, he's not picking up the plays, he's not running the right route. Something is going on there for them to go out and add what they did. I know Collar, whatever his name is, they paid him out the wazoo. And I know he's a bit of a blocking tight end, but he wasn't that terrible as a receiver in college, if I remember correctly. And then
who are we talking about now?
Njoku,
Collar?
Charlie Collar, or
Yeah,
Collar,
Charlie
whatever his name is. Flip back over to the board here in a second. Once it gets to Martin, give me a little minute to see what I'm working with here. Yikes. So,
You go in the no tight end build too?
well, I was going to take Andrews, but a little snipe job there, which I mean, I would have taken him too.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
12
with
spots
Chase,
late.
and with Chase, you know, do the stack
With Chase. What stacking what?
week 17. So
I think he's talking to Andrews.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Andrews ain't with Chase.
Week 17 stuff.
Oh,
Run it back. It's the only reason I did that, and he was again top of the board. So
well,
Somehow Adam's team is not complete trash, which doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly.
No, I actually like it.
I know it's weird. I don't like. I don't know.
I don't like my running back depth right now. I'm a little bit shaky on that, but I think I can recover.
Brian Edwards, the guy out of was it Brian or Bryant Edwards? Is it the guy who went to the Steelers, right? Yeah,
I can't remember.
I think it was Bryant with a T at the end, who I think was the guy they drafted when Claypool left in Pittsburgh, and then Brian Edwards was supposed to be decent and just never turned out to be anything.
I thought he played for Cleveland, right?
He did in the end.
Okay.
Pittsburgh had a hell of a run there for a second when they got Antonio Brown and they got Deontay Johnson looked fine for a minute until he lost his mind. Actually, is that I think that's the original Ayuk is Deontay Johnson. And then they had Juju. Like, they hit on receivers for a minute and then they just went cold.
Yeah, it's been bad. I think it had something to do with Juju's knee spontaneously combusting.
I can't believe that he's still on a team.
Who's he with now?
The Giants. The Giants picked up him, Berrios,
And
Odell.
This is like a tryout. Okay,
They got
guys,
pretty
one
much-
more shot.
They have Mooney. They have Malachi Fields. They have, like I said, Juju,
Malik Neighbors,
Malik Neighbors, Odell. There's one more on that team.
Braxton Berrios.
Darius Slayton, who's already on that team.
Braxton Berrios.
Yeah, Braxton Berrios. And then there's another one. There's one more.
I mean, how many of those guys are making the team? Like 6, 5? Especially if Neighbors is not hurt. Oh, there was a different Brian Edwards? Martavius Bryant was the guy I was thinking of. Yeah, that's right. I don't think I've ever heard of Brian Edwards. Did he make the league, or was he just a fizzle out after college? Feels like forever ago when those guys like Martavius Bryant. I know it's only been a few years, but it feels like it's been 10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are really pushing this tight end situation. I've seen
I'm
QBs fly off
struggling.
the board. I've never seen tight ends fly off the board like this. Like,
Yeah, that tight end run can happen every now and then.
let me hold one.
I know. I forgot you needed one too. I should have probably tapped one there.
Man, Adam's killing me with taking these dudes at top of my board.
You gotta stop showing them before it gets to you.
That's the thing too, is like when you're in the draft with me and you see my queue, I doubt he's doing it, but you could definitely do it if you wanted to.
Randy has a queue. I had no idea. Seriously.
Yeah, apparently if you star these players, it'll like
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
South Carolina leading all-time receiver with a little over 3K receiving yards.
It's pretty solid.
The Giants also have Jalen Hyatt.
Yeah, I was not going to talk about him actually.
I would imagine he's a cut candidate for sure. He was he went to Tennessee, right?
He did.
I would imagine somebody picks him up. What's going to be crazy is when Jalen Hyatt gets cut from the Giants and goes to like Kansas City and plays well, and they don't pick up Debo or Diggs, which it sounds like Diggs is going to the Commanders. The fact that the Commanders didn't want to bring back Debo for essentially free.
Calvin Austin III.
Calvin Austin III is there, yep, from Pittsburgh last year.
That was the one I was thinking about for the Giants, yeah. So
I'd imagine they cut Juju. I'd imagine they cut Juju. I'd imagine they cut Jalen. He'll probably retire before week 1, would be my guess.
As a Giant, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And then I would imagine next up would be Berrios that would be cut if they're going to cut another one. But they could carry Berrios as like a practice squad type guy.
Scout team, special teams guy. Yeah, they could have that piece.
What's up, David? I do not think Jerry Jeudy will get traded. He may, but I just don't know what team would want to give up anything to get a guy like Jerry Jeudy. I don't know anybody who's like a Jerry Jeudy away from, feeling like they're in the Super Bowl hunt. He might be like a mid-season trade candidate where somebody loses, if Buffalo were to lose DJ Moore or something like that, I could see somebody making a move for you could probably get him for like a 5th or a 6th. I'm sure Cleveland is probably not planning for the future. I think Atlanta should make a move for somebody. I just don't. They've talked up Zachariah Branch quite a bit. And if I were Atlanta, I would go get a guy like Debo because you can get him for essentially free and not have to waste that draft pick, because Atlanta's going to need to figure out the QB position after this year. And then their line took a big hit when they signed Kirk and let half their Pro Bowl offensive line walk. They're going to need to rebuild that offensive line over the next couple of seasons. So I would want to keep my draft picks if possible. So if I were going to add somebody and I were Atlanta, I would go call Debo and see what kind of price he's wanting. Or Keenan Allen, somebody like that.
If the Dolphins were trying to win, they might want to get a Jerry Jeudy or something like that, but I don't think they're trying to do that this year.
No, they're not trying to do that. There's no way. Not with that roster.
I think there's 2 teams that'll play for a draft pick fairly soon. I think Arizona and Miami will both be playing for the number 1 pick. They have brutal schedules. I mean, absolutely brutal schedules.
The problem is Arizona actually has enough weapons that they could potentially win games. I'm not saying they'll win a bunch, but I mean, like, that offense is fairly well stacked for a team that's just not very good. I'll just take my tight end. I
will. I went from 0 to 3 in the last 4
I know. I I just can't.
And somehow I like my tight end room
No, I
with
do
Hunter
like
Henry,
it.
Dalton Schultz,
Yeah.
and Otten. Rich has really talked Rad into taking Marshawn Lloyd, back-to-back Marshawn Lloyd selections.
Nice.
Maybe he just already has that pre-programmed. You never know. He might be a Marshawn Lloyd fan.
Could be Rich's burner. He point. What was that movie? I think I was talking with you, Michael, about it the other day.
Jesus.
I forget what it was called. It wasn't called Jesus. It was
No, Oscar Delp just got taken, and
it's
I like Oscar, but geez, that's early.
have you guys seen the Apple I think it was just like a documentary where the guy would call and admit to crimes that he wasn't committing, and they would like do all the research and back stuff on him, investigate him, and then he actually was committing crimes, but just in a different county. So he was calling and lying about specific crimes while also committing crimes. But while they were looking at him for the crimes he didn't commit, he was also getting by with the crimes that he did. Blackbird, maybe something like that.
Yep.
Jake Tonjes. Ugh. Ugh.
Well,
People really-
you cleared that up.
Ugh.
You clean. You got
Yeah,
it
you
cleaned
did
up now, Randy.
fix
So
that
don't worry
quick.
about it.
Giants already have wide receiver, but I wonder if they go at a guy like Leggett. And I'm sure Carolina would jump on that in a
Oh, yeah.
minute. Getting
I'd be
Kayvon
I'd be happy, yeah, for Leggett.
Yep, Blackbird. I mean, I thought it was a good show. On Internet Explorer, Red Furry Badger doing good to see his own cue. Yeah, it's crazy to think that a guy could be drafting for a few seasons and have no clue what the little star meant. What'd you think it was for? Just decoration?
No, I know what it is, but again, I get to that point where I'm like panicking because I'm picking this guy. I know who I want, and I forget that the star is right beside it. And I get this like, if I just hit the star, it'll auto do that and not auto do my ranking.
Now I understand why when we did the group draft, why it was such a struggle. Like they were
Yeah.
like,
I couldn't believe he fucking froze when he left you trying to decide like who the pick was and just straight up went silent.
it wasn't the freeze part. It was okay. Go look at running backs. Okay, go look at wide receivers. Tight end. Back to running backs. All within the 30 seconds in which we're supposed to make this pick.
Well, I mean, we used to run seasons of 2K and we would play on the same team, put it on Hall of Fame, and just see if we could work together to win a season. And Adam always he has to be in control. He has to be the point guard. Has to. And he might pass on average not 6 assists. He might pass the ball on average 6 times in a game to his teammates. But you can guarantee those 6 passes are going to leave a combined 0.8 seconds on the clock.
You're like double covered. You just got to chuck it up there from halfway.
Just hoping a prayer. Go ahead and lie and say you didn't do that.
I plead the fifth. No, I absolutely do that. Absolutely.
We could use the depth.
I'll be honest with you, Trevor. I've seen Leggett enough that, I mean, you could have him for basically nothing at this point. Like, I would love for him to do something, but he just doesn't look like a wide receiver.
My thing about Carolina is I think they try to use too many bodies. Like I would venture to say by the time I'm doing like a week 8, week 9 show, I'm assuming Carolina has one primetime game. I'm going to look at their snap shares and I'm going to be on here talking about, all right, you got Tet that's running 78% of snaps. You got Chris Brazel getting 23%. You got Coker getting 46%. And somehow Xavier Leggett's still working in for like 18, 21%.
I agree with you.
Rich, you watch your mouth, buddy. You watch your dirty mouth, sir. Gonna need to trade for Jerry Jeudy to play quarterback. If everything goes south, we got the giraffe. We got Davis Mills.
Michael, I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't have any share of a Carolina tight end at all in my life. Who is the Carolina tight end?
So the problem is the depth chart. I don't think is going to reflect who our actual tight end will be. I think if you look at the
Mitchell
depth
Evans.
chart, you see, yes, that's who I think our tight end will be when the season actually matters. Right now, it's Trimble and Jatavian Sanders above him, I think, on the depth chart. And that's the one guy I actually have queued right now because my tight end room's so bad. I'm going to just go ahead and grab Mitchell Evans here.
Rich bats 1,000. Rich
thank you for
bats
letting
an
me see.
absolute 1,000, calling out guys that, like, I'm not taking Jake Tonjes at all.
In round 19, and there he is, round 19.
When Rich calls them out, they just go off the board.
Well, that is Rich. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, why not? I mean, isn't Kittle already on pup? Granted, I know it's just the preseason pup, but
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like
Active.
it's never if he's already injured, like go ahead and chalk it up. He ain't gonna play half the games.
Kittle or
Yeah.
CMC.
Kittle.
He's recovering.
Is your tight end room? Is that?
Who are you talking to?
Oh no,
Who are you talking about?
I really liked Rad's draft until Khalil Shakir. Now I got to give him shit.
Did Rad go 4 tight ends again? It might just be a thing he does.
Well, I mean, that's cool. I like Parkinson a little. I don't like Theo Johnson or Tommy Trimble.
Everybody's trying to tell me who the Carolina tight end is by drafting the Carolina tight end.
I've done around 300 total drafts so far. I've never seen a Carolina tight end run.
No.
Ever.
I was
I've never
really
seen
hoping
one
somebody would
drafted.
grab Jatavian Sanders too, just to hit the trio there.
It's
Yeah.
like, here, Adam. Here's who this is. Here's who the tight end room
Here's-
is. I'm like, well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you letting me know.
Well, you didn't know, and believe me, I had to really bring Mitchell Evans up to get him up here.
Oof.
Now I know. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's round 20, so like, there's no telling. I mean, Tommy Trimble might be the round 20 pick you need, or Mitchell Evans might be the round 20 pick you need.
Well, with my tight end room, he very well might be the pick I need.
Are we running one more? Or are we done after this one, guys?
I'm probably done with this one.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go Yoshi Voss. I think we're done with this one too because we can do what we said we were gonna do and run through each
Yeah.
round and kind of give our guys real quick. So I'm gonna run through Rad's team and then we'll grade it and then we'll run through each round one by one and we can pick a player or two that we're higher or lower on. Round 1 for Rad was Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Lab McConkey, Malik Neighbors, Rome Dunze, Jalen Hurts, Mekhi Lemon, Josh Downs, Blake Corum, Dallas Goedert. I was ready to pronounce him the GOAT until that point. I'm not a Khalil Shakir guy. Daniel Jones is fine. I'm not a Pacheco guy. Algier,
Pacheco.
Lloyd, Parkinson, Keyshawn Booty, James Conner, Theo Johnson, and Trimble. I'm going to have to give you a C on this one. I loved the start and the finish. They're just not my guys. What do you guys think?
I'll give you a C as
I
well.
go B minus. I still like the players that you're probably going to have play every week. Like, I mean, the wide
Ooh.
receiver room's solid. Running backs are good. Like,
My man gave himself a C.
mm-hmm.
See, like the
Through like
Shakir,
11, I
like Randy was
loved it.
saying. Yeah, and then Pacheco, not so much. Again, if 4 tight ends are your thing, Rad, I'm not gonna knock you on anymore. See,
He
I
says he usually
would
goes
just-
with
usually 3
3,
tight ends.
and he was weak in
Yep.
tight end. So
The only thing
Okay,
I would say is
that's-
if you are going to do 4 tight end, make sure you're doing it on DraftKings and not on Underdog. 4 tight end on Underdog can sink your teams.
this was
Jimmy
actually-
Horn, yep. Jimmy Horn's going to get some run, I'd imagine, at wide receiver too. So he's probably going to be like 10 or 11%. Caleb was asking us to run one more, if possible.
I might could squeeze one more in.
No, do we want to do our guys in another video, and we'll just go ahead and get into another draft?
Yeah, that'll be the best
Yeah,
thing to
let's
do.
do that.
So Brent, if you're here, Caleb, if you're here, go ahead and get over to the $3 on DK, or you guys want to do the 25?
$3 is fine.
Yeah, I'm good with the
All
3.
right, $3. Get into the smaller of the $3. I think it's like the
500K.
500K. Yeah. 197,000 entries. And if everybody can let me know when they are there, we'll go ahead and do the countdown.
Yeah, hold on.
I am there now whenever everyone gets ready. Again, Caleb, if you want to jump in. Caleb's asking to do the 25. Do you guys want to do a 25 or do we want to
Yeah,
do
we
the
can
3?
do the 25.
We can do 20. I can back out. Give me a second.
All right, we're hopping back into a
Back
25.
to
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
It's not mess up too many people, but yeah, we can get him 25 for sure.
Hopefully, I didn't give anybody any seizures flipping through the screens that quick.
Brad said Shakir might be wide receiver 1 this year. Maybe. He was supposed to be wide receiver 1 last year, and he had like decent stats. I mean, for that late, really. I mean, it's hard to hate on it too much. I mean,
I hate on it.
I know, but he was also Rad's like 6th or 7th receiver, I think, at that point. Like
wide receiver 1 should be Dalton Kincaid, but you know.
Yeah.
Dalton Kincaid needs to play more than 60% of
I was
snaps.
about to say I'm not a big Kincaid. I think he's fair value with where he's going. Was he like 117, 120? But I'm just not a huge
113, I think.
Yeah.
So James Cook is wide receiver 1. Yeah, that makes sense.
Is everybody at the $25?
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
All right. 3, 2, 1, 0.
7 to 12.
7 to 12. If you want to get in the $25 over on DK. The 3 milli up top. I think this is draft number 130 for me. So I think I have 20 left in this one.
51 for me in this contest.
And this will be my last one for sure for the night. But if you want to hop in the $25 on DK, we are hopping in there now. Should be, I'd guess, 10 of 12 by now. On the nose, 10 of 12. Two more. We'll get this thing hopping and popping. I assume that I will be picking out of the 12th spot.
I hope so. I mean, I'd hate for that to
Gotta
happen.
love
Oh,
it.
God. I don't. Okay, guess who's got 2 again?
Oh, I can't
here.
believe it.
And I'm in
Still
10.
here.
It's out. What? Why? Why?
Randy Swift.
Every
Randy might
mother
walk away.
I mean, what is
And
this? Like,
mother
I'm going to go back and look at the other ones that we've done and see what
every
his
time.
worst pick is. Because he's got one that I can remember at like 10 or 11, and the rest of them have been like no further than 5th.
Me?
Randy doesn't realize I have a draft
No,
pick
no,
agent
no.
as well.
Adam. No,
Oh.
you can. No, usually I have to scroll to even see you when it starts. Like, I'm like,
I've got the nut low pick guaranteed locked up in this contest. 130 entries. I bet I've picked higher than 6 8 times. Like,
Where's that bet? Rad's 4 in here. Where's that
Caleb,
bet?
where are you at?
oh, it's crazy how the guy who always gets the high pick doesn't want to talk about it.
Caleb, did you make it in?
25.
Let's see. Rad's at the 4.
Yep.
Adam's at the 2. Imagine that.
Dude, you could
Michael's
have.
at the 10.
We didn't even have to look. I could have put you within probably 2 picks of where Adam was at.
I'm at the
3.
fucking 14
2.
per the usual.
2. Wow.
I know. And watch what'll happen. Gibbs will fall right to him.
Caleb's on
Okay.
the 3.
Caleb.
That was
Oh, so they're 2, 3, 4.
Well, good luck, Caleb, because you got the Badger ahead of you.
Yeah, because Rad will do his own draft, so you don't have to worry about him. But me,
Rad will have like the most value ever just fall to him in each round. Like he picks such great, but it's like every time he gets there, because I was right beside him last time, so I was getting a little bit of it too. I was like, this is nice.
All right, quick question here. We've done 3 drafts on stream. The only time that anyone of all of us who have been doing these drafts now, the only one of us who's been ahead of Adam was me, and that's because I had the 1 and he had the 2.
What was your
Yes.
first in our first draft? You had
No.
the 3, right?
Michael was a 2 when I had the 3.
Poor, I mean, God just can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break.
I'm honestly surprised Gibbs didn't fall to him.
No, you're good, Caleb. Best of luck, man. Hopefully you take down 3 million.
Man, do what you gotta do. Have fun doing it.
I assume this is a pretty easy click here, even from the phone.
Like,
I mean, it may not be. It could be Puka. It could be Bijan.
I don't
Never
know.
know.
I don't know. I haven't.
Hopefully he knows it. Caleb, if you're listening, it's on you,
Caleb,
bud.
you are on, but
You got 3
it
seconds.
should auto draft him, I would think.
Hopefully his rankings are
Okay.
right, or hopefully
I was like, yeah.
Bijan.
I was like, I mean, I've seen Bijan go 4, and that's the worst, and that was 1 draft. I've never seen him drop below 3 after that.
That's one player I'm not getting a lot of because I'm not ever picking on that side of the freaking draft. Like when I'm
Puka?
on that side, I'm getting Gibbs or
Bijan?
Chase. I'm not getting much Bijan or any
Oh.
Puka. Like I can't get the 4 to save my life. I think we looked on stream a couple days ago, and I picked from the 4 over all the drafts I've done, which is a few hundred now, I've picked from the 4 like 6 times total.
And that's the only place I feel like drafting Puka is the 4. So.
Mike said, "Hey, you don't know the unthinkable things Adam has done to guarantee his high draft slots with the
I'd imagine
DA
it has-
exec. Maybe he has earned them, Randy."
I mean, you would think a VIP would have like some damn.
This
There's like, oh, he'll be fine. He'll figure it out from the 12.
look, I work magic, that's what I do.
Yeah, I'd imagine that it's a lot of magic off of knee pads would be my guess.
You just see the top of Adam's head on camera. You're like, "Whoa." Well, good luck with running back central, Randy.
Yeah, thrilled to be here. I just hope he goes James Cook and leaves me something. Like, leave me a little bit of meat on the bone. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. Boom. Keep it moving.
This can't be a $3 draft where Randy's in there and he gets whoever he wants at the 12. But no.
It just never falls to me. I hate being that guy who just complains on the stream. It really does make me sound like an ass. But I just always I'm always the 10, always the 11, always the 12. Yeah, I think you're fine with that glitch. I think the Bijan at 3 glitch is alive and well.
Yeah, not a bad glitch.
You can survive that one.
Vita Vea is requesting a trade from Tampa Bay.
Really?
That makes me like a lot of my. I got a ton of Baker Mayfield.
What does that have to do with
Makes me
Baker?
like, well, their defense isn't going to be nearly as good, and they'll be throwing the ball more to keep up.
They're not going to do anything with him. They'll just re-sign him to a larger salary. That's all that move is.
Whatever he wants.
I don't know. They might move him because they're not a Vita Vea away. I mean, they're probably the favorites in the division.
That's the problem. They're the favorites in the division. Do you throw the division away for that?
Yes. I mean, you guys already know how I would GM.
Yeah, just tear the team down for 3 to 4 years and then build them back up.
And then have a super team. That's exactly how I would do it.
I mean, it's kind of what OKC did it to an extent, right? Like,
yeah. And they're kind of still doing it through Atlanta, it looks like.
I know, but it makes sense.
Yeah. The only thing I don't agree with is that I think they traded too much depth to get underneath the tax. I think when you're winning it at that level, you just pay it. Kind of like the Dodgers. You just say, fuck it, pay and win the championships and then deal with. Because, I mean, the amount of tickets that you're going to sell for those extra couple of series are going to make up for whatever tax you're paying.
Well, I don't think the NBA lets you defer contracts for 20 years. So,
yeah, that
makes
a little wild.
I mean, I don't think they should allow that in baseball, personally.
So I saw the Dodgers are going to get Tariq Skubal. Also, are they trading I assume they have to get rid of some Blake Snell and Kyle Tucker-ish contracts to get Skubal?
They would have to.
No, they've probably. I mean, they've probably got guys. They've probably got guys in the minors because they never make it up because they just sign everybody in the offseason.
Yeah, because I mean, Shohei was a free agent because the Angels are stupid. Tucker was a free agent. Snell was a free agent. Tanner Scott?
Betts was a free agent.
I thought they traded for Betts. They did trade for Betts. It was Gavin Lux and a couple other pieces that just didn't. Yeah,
might as well have been a free agent. They gave up nothing for him.
Trying to think who else they got. Freeman was a free agent.
While we're here, can we talk about Jeremiah Love since he's like pretty much next player on the board? Do we love the fact that Hackett's going to sit there and talk up James Conner like he's going to actually use him? And I don't trust Hackett, so I think he might actually use him.
I've talked up my Arizona hatred the entire offseason. I'm not high on anybody from Arizona. Anyone. To include Trey McBride and Jeremiah Love.
Since it came out, I have seen Love fall today in these drafts that we've been doing. He's fallen below his ADP several times. So I think 34 in the last draft. So
it's pretty late for Josh Allen, 33. Zay Flowers, not bad there.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get falling to us at the.
I went
at the
back
butt
and
crack
forth on him and T, but I'll let you have T.
Appreciate you.
that's a wide receiver. Somehow I just have none of. I just
T.
wherever
Higgins?
I'm at. Yeah. But
I
I guess
assume
I'm
this
not.
guy takes.
Sorry, go ahead.
I assume this guy takes T here. Like goes
Oh,
Brees.
like
All
Brees.
right. So that takes away the
Yeah.
decision for me altogether.
I struggle getting to T. Higgins as well. For obvious reasons, I'm not down there. So.
Yeah, you're never at the back because you have to be kind of at the turn for T is about where he goes every time, and you're
I
not
think-
ever that close to
Yeah.
T.
I think one thing I'm gonna do.
No.
One thing I'm gonna try in one draft when I get to 12. I'm gonna try to go Genty, Bowers, Loveland, Burden. Go two tight end build. I want to try that once from the 12 because I don't mind pulling Bowers up.
I mean, that's a lot of room to make up at wide receiver. Because here's the problem. You need pretty much at least 2 right here, right? Because this next round is pretty much running back QB area. Like
I just pick from the 12 so much. I don't want a lot of these like Barkley, Genty, whatever wide receivers fall. Like I want to do something different. Like I bet if you go through and looked at how many times I picked from the 12 and the $25, it's disproportionately too much. Like it's not. I'm not 8% from every slot for sure. Like these 3 slots here, I'm probably like 12, 16, 20%, which is ridiculous. And then I'm never getting, like, I don't even know if I've gotten the 4. I don't think I have any Puka in the 25.
I think I have 1 in the 25 on Puka. I'm never 4-5 is like the one spot I've been in, like, or those 2 spots I've probably been in twice, 3 times in the 25.
I just got to get some knee pads. I got to go over to the DK headquarters. I got to move Adam out of the way. Just got to do what's necessary. Like I'd be interested to see. You can go on to the solver, and they do have a free tool where you can see how many times you drafted from each slot. So if you guys want to go check them out, use code BB26. You can use the draft tool that you see on your screen. If you're a first-time purchaser, you get 20% off your first month there. I think it's worth trying. If you don't like it, obviously you can cancel the next month. But honestly, I've drafted with it for the last few years. I use it for every draft. Even if they weren't sponsoring the show, I would use them no matter what. I did for years before they started sponsoring the show. But if you want to go check them out, 20% off. BB26 is the code. But yeah, you can go over there. They got a lot of free stuff too, where you can check out how many times you drafted from each slot. You can get they call it the Best Ball Exploder, which gives you how much you've got into each player as far as entry fees and how many times you've taken them and that kind of stuff. So a lot of free cool stuff over there to go play with.
Did you really snag Jacobs at 47 again?
Yes.
How does he keep falling?
DraftKings Slurpee situation going on there.
I can't control what happens ahead of me.
It looks
they
like
don't
wide
put him on the board until 47.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the
like,
two.
all right, release him.
Put him in there now. Now.
Trevion. That's a pretty solid team. I like your team too there, Michael. See, I never get that shit in the 10.
I rarely, usually if I'm Flowers, like I rarely get Lamar to even like remotely come back to ADP. He'll go randomly, like just in the 4th round early for some reason. Like when I get Flowers, always happens.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? What is this?
Running back. I mean, just get you some Burrow. You got T, right?
Yeah, but what the hell am I supposed to do at wide receiver?
I don't know. I mean, just go down there and get Brian
Pull up
Thomas.
somebody. Go double with
I'd probably take Parker Washington over
Brian Thomas.
This 12 spot, I swear every time I draft from the 12 now, I'm just going to start drinking.
It'd help.
That's what I'm talking about, Mike. I'm trying to push through. I'm maxing it no matter what. I'm being the good little soldier, giving them their 150, trying to do the right thing, and they're just 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Oh, he's bitching on stream? 11, 12, 12. I'm like, come on, man.
Careful, they'll make a 13th pick if you're not.
That's what I feel like I'm already at.
2 running backs and 3 quarterbacks. The problem is, Mike may be absolutely right.
I
know.
Yeah,
I hope I
would
don't. I hope I'm
0%
not.
doubt.
Uh-oh. Oh, he already got Burrow from you, so good luck with that. Oh, no, we're sharing Pickens and Lamb. He's gone. Go ahead and do it to me.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, honestly, you probably should. I already got Lamar.
No.
Who's he got so far? Is it a real team? Chase, Nico,
It's solid so far. He probably
Pickens,
needs another
Jacobs, and
running
Evans.
back, though.
Was it you that said you didn't like Nico? And then you picked Nico? Or was it Rich that said he didn't like Nico?
I think Rich didn't like it.
Rich said it.
What's he working with? I like that Bijan, Rice, Olave, Montgomery, Jenkins. I'm not a big QJ fan, but wide receiver is not very deep right now, so I get it.
You're like, as somebody with 2 wide receivers, I completely understand.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna hate on you for taking him.
Well,
Josh Downs is really starting to get pulled up. Is it the Pierce news? Because we've known this, right? Is that just me? Like I've known this for probably 4 weeks.
We've assumed he probably wasn't going to start the year. I mean, that's the highest I've seen him get pulled up. He went in the mid 80s last time.
Actually, that's something I want to talk about for a second. If you're drafting best ball teams, especially this point in the year, and I guess especially earlier in the draft season too, if you're drafting with the news, you're doing it wrong. Like try to read into what the situation is going to be or what you think it's going to be in draft prior to the news actually coming out. Like I assumed Alvin Kamara was going to stay with the Saints, and I got all my Alvin Kamaras when he was going like 190. And now that he's up in the 150s, I don't take Kamara that much because I have all those teams that are different builds with him in the 190s. Or I've known for a month that Alec Pierce was going to be on PUP. It's not that difficult. Like if you've watched a lot of our stuff, we've talked about it quite a bit. So there's no need to get price 73 Josh Downs when you could get price 110, 113 Josh Downs. So if you're going to draft best ball teams, just don't draft with the news or you're going to have a bunch of shit teams. Are there any wide receivers available currently?
No.
Excellent.
Alec Pierce.
Oh, look, Alec Pierce.
Speaking of.
But you're getting value on him. There's 3 picks after 80 right now.
Getting something. This shit's outrageous. Shit makes my face hurt. How many running backs do I have? 3. Fuck it.
What's one
I love
more?
the 12.
But see, that was my problem with that last draft. Running back kept falling to me. I ended up with 4, and then I ended up not liking it because my wide receiver room and tight ends were just so bad by the end.
I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm not pulling up Jaden Reed 2.5 rounds. I'm not pulling up these guys 2.5, 3 rounds. Like,
I'm with you. Like they'll probably be there anyway next round. Like
I'm gonna stop with 2 QBs. I'm probably gonna have a 4 running back build, and I'm just gonna go a shit ton of receivers, and hopefully quantity equals some type of quality. But it's rough. When you're on the ends of the draft, it is rough.
I'm glad we're all relishing in the 12.
How many times have we seen it, Rich? I feel like I'm watching the same movie. I feel like it's Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Every time we do a 25 on the stream, it's just Big 12, Big 12. It's almost to the point now where it's What About Bob? We've gone from Groundhog Day to What About Bob? I'm about to need a therapist for the amount of times I picked out of the 12.
We're about to see a run of QBs right here. It's gonna be all red right here in this little corner.
Can you guys carry the stream for a second? I need to run off for just a second.
I guess it's pretty heavy, but
gotcha.
We can do it.
Okay.
Okay, Alec Pierce goes off the board.
Let's see. Oh, Pierce went right there. Good job.
I mean, he'll play probably after week 4. I'm sure. Like, I don't think he's that bruised and beaten.
No.
Let's see.
I gotta get my Kenny Gainwell back right here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your QB here soon, or you'll be in trouble.
I don't need that QB yet. I'm good right now. I'm playing a little cute with it. I understand, but
I can tell you who's not going to make it back to you, and it's going to be who you're trying to play it cute with.
No. I'm not being
okay. That's
cute.
who I thought you were going to try and play cute with, and I was like, he will not make it back.
Not that cute. Slightly.
You're
cute.
like I let him go 2 more picks cute. I didn't let him go 20 more picks cute.
I was just trusting this person beside me, and the one was going to continue drafting the way they were, which seems a little bit, I mean, I know I can't trust them on the third quarterback I need because they have Rico and Pittman. So I have to go Rodgers before on the underside.
I think I accidentally penciled myself into my next quarterback, but we'll see.
I
think I forced my hand.
You okay with that?
Well, I need a running back too. Yeah, I'm in a deficit at running back right now. Well, not.
That's why I don't know what to running back before I got my quarterback because.
Yeah, well, it's kind of one of those I like Jadarian Price. I'm just not sure. I need him with this roster currently to be exactly what I think everybody's counting on. Oh my god!
He's supposed to be number one. Yeah.
Yes. We'll go Mondell. Another wide receiver. Randy's currently running the 2 wide receiver build, and we'll probably finish with that. Just leave that third spot empty for the entire season. You do not need it with this team. It's just the worst. It's the worst spot ever. It really is.
Yep.
It's like video games where you want to rage quit. Is that what it is at the 12?
I mean, just get you some Patty Mahomes right here. Great value. You can't use any of this other stuff you got going on.
The only problem is that QB continues to fall to me. It's asking me to take Patrick Mahomes because I just took Xavier Worthy, but what do I add if I add Patrick Mahomes?
Not a lot.
If I do this, I'm over on QB, I'm over on running back. I can't catch up at the other positions. I can't have a 3-6-8-3 build, but just for the sake of screwing the rest of the room because you're at the 12, maybe me taking Mahomes pushes
anyway?
somebody else. Yeah, maybe me taking Mahomes pushes somebody else to rush and try to get QBs because we got a lot of guys on the other side that don't have any.
Yeah, I forced myself into Bo Nix. I had to. I have Sutton and Waddle.
I mean, I'm probably looking at a 3-4-10-3 build.
Are you going to do any tight ends? You can do any tight ends?
Well, that's the last 3, but I don't know.
You're okay, we're going to go Mitchell Evans, Tommy Tremble, and Jatavian Sanders.
This is the part where I'm confused on the people who are I like picking out of the 12. How? Why? Okay, round 1 and 2. Okay, you get Saquon, you get Genty. Sweet. Higgins and Garrett Wilson. Cool. Who would you have taken over Swift or Burrow?
Let me see. Maybe Bucky, but that's splitting hairs, and you're right back in the same spot. But the wide receiver drops off after Tyson goes. So Tyson goes one before you, and then it's a steep drop off, in my opinion. Maybe Parker Washington. I mean, I like Parker over BTJ.
Okay, so what about over Burrow when you have Chase? You take Burrow, right?
No. I mean, I feel like you got Higgins with him, so yeah, you got to take Burrow because you're.
So then it falls back, and you have Hurts falls all the way back to you, which I didn't expect. I thought maybe Downs, wouldn't go 30 picks above ADP because I was actually thinking, okay, let me get Burrow here. I was thinking Downs, Addison, and I'll get them both around above ADP. Well, gone, right? So then you're stuck with Hurts, who you're all right, shit, I can't pass, more than around ADP on Hurts. So now you got Hubbard, who fell to 85. Then I'm all right, maybe I don't take Hubbard there. Maybe I take Reed and Addison and Pearsall, but all these guys, or at least a round and a half above ADP right here. So I was maybe 1, maybe 2 will fall back. And it's just been a shit show.
I think with your running back depth already with Barkley, Genty, and then Swift as RB3, I probably would have swung for Reed or Pearsall, maybe Addison. But I mean, I know you brought up Addison last draft, so maybe you didn't want to do it again. But I think because of what your needs were, you almost had to.
What's Pearsall's ADP? It's like 105, right? So I mean, I thought
99. So I mean, he
Is it
wasn't going to make
99
it
now?
back. Yeah, he wasn't going to make it. But he's been moving up over the last couple of weeks. I feel like because he wasn't. I feel like in the 100 plus range at one point.
I mean, let's see what kind of magic we're working with this time. It sets you up in a good spot because you know what I need. So if you need a receiver, you just take it.
I mean, you aren't lying.
I just don't see the Houston offense passing a lot, but I don't see Seattle passing a lot either. I will say that I like what I saw out of Jaden Higgins when he played last year. But we'll go with Shaheed for the 15 and 17 bring back.
I like it.
At least we're actually adding bodies to the receiver room at this point.
You got to. Come on, Michael. Do it.
What do you don't?
Tight
I
end
don't
trigger.
have to do anything.
Pull it.
I don't have to. I almost didn't do it just because you said I had.
Yeah,
to.
you did. Yeah, you
I almost.
did.
I had my mouse over it and I took it off. I was like, you know what?
Not gonna.
Maybe I won't. I mean, I got good value on him. I can't
Maybe I won't do it.
because I pulled Tracy up just a little bit. I need another running back bad. That's
Are the guys on the other end at least having decent drafts?
They're gonna, yeah, but they're gonna have a problem at quarterback because between the first 3 picks have 2 total quarterbacks combined.
My man got the quad stack with the Rams.
What?
He got Matthew Stafford, he got Devonta, he got Kyron, and he got Puka.
Oh wow!
And I like what Caleb's doing out of the 3 spot too. Bijan, Rice, Olave, Montgomery, Judkins, Quinshawn, Ramondre, Pierce. I don't like Michael Wilson a lot, but I mean, it's what it is.
I think for value on that offense, like everybody else is going so much higher. Like I think Wilson's going to do the same thing as Harrison. I mean, I think you guys know my stance on that.
I just don't like either one of them. I mean, it's
Well,
not anything.
That's my point. Like I just don't have a lot of faith in Harrison.
I just don't like the offense, like in general, or the team in general.
I just think they're going to be down all the time. So I mean, they're going to get some garbage time stuff.
Maybe garbage time QB play from their own team.
Yeah. I think this is what's going to be. Now we're at that like level of QB where it's like it's going to get tough.
Yeah, I'm not I know Jacoby just signed, but I'm not a Jacoby guy.
I think he'll play most, if not all.
He might play it. I just don't know how well he'll play it.
Well, I don't need him to win games. I just need him to fall behind and just throw like crazy.
Right, but he's going to be throwing against Seattle and then the Rams. And if the Rams have Darnold and Garrett, that's going to be a long-ass day for a guy who can't
especially
move.
with no O-line. What are you trying to like force wide receivers to fall to you right now? Something you should just a lot of concentration over there. Please,
I was actually thinking I'm glad that you can't like sell steaks on best ball drafts. I'd have to be calling people and explaining. All right, so look, this is how it went down. All right, I wasn't trying to. I can't go. Can I? I think I just have to take shots. I just have to get as many of these guys in the room as I can.
You should be taking shots like 7 picks ago, like actual shots.
Yeah, it might have helped.
Yeah. I was about to say, who'd you want me to take a shot on 7 picks ago?
Mr. Jack with a little honey. Probably would have been beneficial for you.
That's probably what's happening right after this.
You're gonna need it. I mean,
I already need it. It's just upstairs. Is the only problem.
Oh, I thought that's what you went to go do earlier.
That's one thing that hasn't gotten here yet. Is the second mini fridge.
I was like, you
For
have a
downstairs.
mini fridge down there.
I need a backup fridge in case this one
Actually-
breaks down.
I actually kind of like this team, to be honest with you.
I like all your guys' teams except for mine.
Yeah, I will say I do not love your team. But I think we're going to agree on that. Can we just go ahead and give me an F?
Yeah, I mean that's fine with me. I don't think we need to review mine. We can look at everybody else's when we're done.
Like, I love my stacks.
I feel like the Nathaniel Hackett of drafters drafting out of the 12. It's almost like I forget what I'm doing and that I'm an NFL coach.
The good news is all your receivers are going to be either 0 points or like 20. The problem's going to be you need them to sporadically do it at different times of the year.
Well, I mean, at this point with that build, that's what I have to go with. Like, knowing what I know now, I would have skipped out on Burrow or skipped out on Hurts, probably Hurts, and I would have gone a different route there. But like at the time, with the information that I had, I didn't think Reed, Pearsall, Addison, Wandale, Golden, Myers, Diggs, Concepcion. I didn't think all those guys would go off the board. I thought I'd get like 2 of those guys.
Well, Diggs went 10 early. Uh,
I think we're starting to see the shift to how I've been drafting all summer. And I've been drafting wide receiver early all year when everybody else has been drafting running back. And it certainly seems like over here, at least, that the shift is starting to shift back to wide receiver early.
yeah. Jared Judy. I hope you didn't have him tabbed.
I mean, I love the running backs here, but I don't need any of
Get
these
you one
guys.
more.
I like Zachariah Branch quite a bit. I'm not.
You're lucky I left him for you. I thought about taking him because I knew he wouldn't make it past you, but I didn't want 4 tight end build again.
I think I'm going to override the system here and go with K-Dot. I like K-Dot quite a bit.
One of Randy's guys.
I mean, tight end 1 on this team.
Yeah.
Tight end all that's left, basically.
I mean, nobody's jumping me at quarterback or running back. But I'm bad at receiver and
I got a pretty good spot on you on quarterback. I mean, we're probably even.
Quarterback?
Yeah, we're probably even.
Mahomes, Hurts, and Burrow?
Lamar, Prescott, and Nicks.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're fairly even. I don't.
Y'all are a coin flip.
The only difference is I had wide receivers to go with them.
Yeah.
Well, that might be the winning formula right there, Michael.
Well, I don't know who's going to be Denver's number 1 receiver, but damn it, I'm sure I've got him.
I've got you locked up at running back.
Oh, yeah, you've got me beat at running back, like no doubt. Like
I like your depth a lot more, though.
I've had to go a lot of PPR guys at the back end to try and fill this out.
That's how I like these teams this year. I like Tajay Spears. I like Dylan Sampson. I like, even starting to get a little bit of Jaden Blue. I like Justice Hill a ton. Like, I like these guys that are.
Well, like, I personally like Tracy because I don't think Scotty is going to play the whole year.
I got a bunch of Tracy early.
I don't know that Scotty is going to miss like half the year, like in that sense. I just think he's going to be banged up here and there. Like, it's just his play style.
Yeah. I'm looking at this underdog video of Jalen Coker that just got posted. Holy shit. Nice little one-handed grab. I'll retweet it.
Dude,
If anybody wants
Coker's
to go check
a beast,
it out.
man. I told you at the beginning of the year, I think him and Tet put up similar numbers. But a lot of that's because I don't like our offense that much. So
They just got to get him on the freaking field. Stop trying to run Xavier Legette out there. Stop trying to run Jimmy Horn out there.
They ran him late. I think part of the problem is last year Coker was hurt to start the year. He missed like the first 6 games. So he didn't really get integrated until like the last 5 or 6 games, which he crushed. Him and Ted actually put up about the same numbers exactly. Coker, I think, was actually a slight bit better.
Coker was a UDFA, right?
Yeah, it was probably the best signing we've ever had like that.
Is he
Recently,
essentially Miles Austin? Because Miles Austin had a couple of seasons of 1,000 yards.
I think he could do it. I think him and Ted are going to be good. I don't know if Bryce is the guy yet to be good with them, but I think if Bryce falls on his face this year, that whoever comes in next is going to have a great tandem at wide receiver.
They're definitely going to have the tallest wide receivers in the NFL. That's for damn sure.
I mean, even Legette's our shortest one out of those 3, and he's 6'3".
What kind of trash did you guys leave me this time? It's like shopping. This is like doing all your shopping at Goodwill. This is essentially how it feels on this end of the draft.
Yeah,
I do love me some shopping at Goodwill, though. I get some of my best stuff there.
Did you get your computer and your mic there?
No, I did not. But dang, I get some great ugly sweaters there for Christmas time. Best shopping I do.
I feel like that's a take you're probably on by yourself.
Is there anything to be excited about with Rashad Bateman?
No.
I can't get behind it. Like even with having Lamar already, like nothing he's done would tell me that I'm going to get anything out of him. Like I think I'd just rather have Surratt.
There's a lot of intelligent people out there within the community who are starting to warm up to Rashad Bateman, but it feels like the Darius Slayton bet from last year, where yes, in the late round he looks like a guy who will be on the field, but like from taking Slayton, it didn't really offer you any money. It didn't change anything.
No.
Like give me shots on Ted Hurst versus a guy like Rashad Bateman.
At this point in the draft, yeah. Michael confirmed Cokehead, yeah. Big Coker guy.
Or the other stuff, you know.
I don't know what we're talking about when you said that, Caleb. No chance. I don't know if that was the Coker Tet talk or
what he probably meant was my team has no chance.
Oh yeah, that's probably it.
That's
I would also agree with that assessment.
But if it is the Coker Tet talk, I would at least like to challenge you to go look at the last 6 weeks of last season and the playoffs and look at both of their numbers.
I need that fridge to hurry up.
You might want to just start like an IV of whiskey or something and just.
Can we get like a GoFundMe going to get me back some of my entry fees for these drafts that I'm doing out of the 12?
This might be the worst. The problem is every bit of value that ever fell to you in this was running back and QB. And you got nothing at tight end. You got nothing at wide receiver. Like, I mean, I don't even think you didn't even really get Higgins or Wilson much past ADP, did you? I mean, they're pretty much spot on, right?
Yeah, there are a couple picks past, but nothing crazy. I think Higgins is 35 and Wilson's like 36 or 37. I mean, like I got like one pick, so I mean it's nothing to write home about.
No.
That's a pretty staunch change from July. Like if you look at your July draft boards, you're going to see at least 6 QBs mixed in.
Yeah.
You're probably going to see one more tight end. And and the rest of it kind of looks similar. But you're definitely not going to see pick 72 Michael Pittman. That's for damn sure.
No. Caleb was talking about Bateman, yeah. So I think we were all on board with that one.
Yeah, I get it. I get what they're trying to do. I get people are just at this point of the year, they're just looking at depth charts and trying to figure it out. But it's just you're just doing too much. Also, it's one of those bets that, like, what do you win when you win? If I were going to do it, it would have to be round 20, and it would have to be on underdog, which doesn't have a round 20. Because when Bateman is good, he's good in the red zone. He's good down the field.
Yeah.
But they also just drafted a guy who's 6'4" and a younger version of Rashad Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
And Baltimore is also in the talks with Stephon Diggs along with Washington to see who's going to get Diggs. So if you add Diggs, how much do you like Bateman?
Not a lot.
Not a lot at
One
all.
Tyreek Hill.
You guys can. If Tyreek Hill beats me, I will get on here and like you guys can just braid me for an hour, 2 hours about how shitty of a drafter I am and yada yada yada. But I can't do it. I'll have 0%. If I die on that hill, I'll just be dead on it.
One share of him because I got auto drafted. That's why I got to move him out of my rankings.
Mine can't because I exited him out of my pool.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I got to do.
All right. Finally, a little bit of falling value that goes with my quarterback. We'll take Elias down.
There we go.
Nothing like catching in the 19th round.
And then, holy shit, dude. Like, who's the first receiver on the board, man?
Brandon Ayuk. Might be time to swing for the fences and hope he comes to his senses and somebody takes him.
Hey, this is nasty. Oh, that's nasty.
I do like some Vile though. I took him last draft, I think.
I was just looking for a name I recognized at that point, and I could almost recite the depth charts for you guys.
I mean, you see Brandon Cooks up there getting drafted still with not being on a team still. It's just wow.
Hill can't feel his leg. I hope you're not talking about Justice Hill. What do you mean? Yeah,
about Tyreek.
Talking about Tyreek. I was talking about earlier.
I mean, honestly though, after that break last year, it's probably good that he can't feel that leg.
Adam's got me wanting to swing across the screen. Are you talking about Justice Hill? Yeah. You know how much Justice Hill I got?
How many? What do you got? Like 40%, 35%?
40%. I think he is. Yeah.
Hang on, I'll look.
See, Zachariah Branch is my Justice Hill. Just a ton of them.
It's more than I would recommend anybody else get to anybody. But again, I drafted like early drafts. I was taking a lot of Justice Hill, so a lot of mine are like pick 230 Justice Hill.
Sometimes I get on here and I see what my highest one is. I'm like, oof.
42%. It's actually come down some. I think he's my only player above 30.
I'm at 38% Zachariah Branch right now.
He might be my only player above 25%. He is my only player above 25%. So, all right, we'll run through these drafts. I'm not going to run through mine. It's dog
Randy's
shit.
was an F. We're just going to give it an F.
If you guys grade me off this, I wouldn't watch anything else on my channel.
Let's go through Caleb's and.
Well, Michael's in the 10. We'll work our way backwards since we're starting with me. Okay. So we'll skip me. Okay. Michael, go ahead.
I went Lamb, Walker, Flowers, Waddle, Jackson, Price, Sutton, Prescott, Wandell, Bo Nix, Tracy, Ferguson, Spears, Flournoy, Hawkinson, Sampson, Emmett Johnson, Ted Hurst, Coleman, and Tonjes. I personally, I think it's an A- personally. I mean, I'm high on this one.
I'm gonna give you a B.
I'll give you a solid B. Just take out Keon Coleman right there would be.
I mean, it's in the 19th round. We're gonna dock me for a 19th round pick.
Those are my best rounds.
Oh my! Yeah, I'll concede the 19th round to Randy on this one, but I can't wait to give you an F. Let's just hurry up and get over to Adam.
Let's see. We got Rad's team here in the 4: Puka, Brock Bowers, Kyron, Devonta Adams, Adunze Pollard, Harvey, Stafford, Monangai, Kincaid, Willis, Juwan Jennings, Malik Washington, Dulcich, Adonai Mitchell, Marshawn Lloyd times 3, Keyshawn Booty, Kirk Cousins, Jalen Wright, and Malik Davis. You're a little bit weak at running back in this one, in my opinion. I would give this one a C, I think, again. I do love what you did through 11.
We'll give Rad a B+ for the stat correlation. It's so good.
I'm
So
gonna give him a B. Like, I do love the Stafford stack, but then you get to Willis and Cousins, and I think it's gonna be. I don't know. Cousins won't play the whole season. I think it's tough. But I do like the team overall. Like the Stafford stack is great.
The Miami stack is good for what it is.
That's the problem.
The only thing I would highlight would be that you made a bet on the Rams offense, but you also kind of bet against yourself. In order for Adams to pay off, I can't imagine that Adams and Kyron both pay off in the red zone. They'd have to score a ton of points. I mean, and with that defense being stronger this year, I don't know if they're going to be pushed to.
Stafford
and then the defense is in that divot. Well, I mean that again last year, but I don't want to pay for last year's stuff. So for me, I would rather have like Ibuka at 28, or I would rather have. Yeah, I guess if I could switch Ibuka out, or maybe Jacobs instead of Adams, but I don't really want a lot of teams with Kyron and Adams on it. I don't want to eat into my own team whenever I'm in the red zone. Caleb's team out of the 3: Bijan, Rice, Olave, Montgomery, Judkins, Johnston, Ramondre, Alec Pierce, Michael Wilson, Goddard, Likely, Naylor, Brissett, Mendoza, Gino, Calvin Ridley, and Njoku, Christian Kirk, Franklin, and Dotson. A little bit weak at QB with Gino, Mendoza, and Brissett. I think for that I'll give you a B-. Otherwise, I think it's pretty solid. I like the start for sure.
I think I'm probably at a B- on it as well. I think my concerns at QB again. Like, it's possible Brissett doesn't play the whole year.
I'm going to give it a C just because, I mean, I know the 4 running backs you have are strong. They're up top. But depth-wise, I just if one goes down and it's like.
I'm not worried about running back at all.
I'm not either. Well, honestly, my biggest concern with I see something that I don't think.
Yeah, there is.
You've got 3 in week 11, so you're going to have a week where you're down a running back.
You only have one running back go. Yeah.
So that would be. Yeah.
So maybe if you flip Harvey instead of Ramondre, something like that.
Yeah. So that's what's tricky is all this stuff's going on, and you're like trying to check bye weeks too. Like, it's
honestly, that's a good reason to go with the solver tool because it will highlight stuff like that to you. I guarantee you, even if you doing a multiple 100 drafts, I'm going to fall into a situation where this tends to happen. But like, I would bet if you go back and look at my teams, bye week is not a problem because the tool keeps me away from doing that. Mm-hmm. Whereas if I was drafting like off my phone or drafting without a tool, I guarantee you I would have done it 10 times by now.
Get the solver. It'll stop that.
I think it's easier to do than you think when you're really trying to like draft a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at Jamie like, oh, I like Ramondre more than I like RJ Harvey. There's 3 backs in Denver. Like, I totally get it, but it's just one of those things that it's easy to overlook when you don't have something kind of throwing it in your face.
Oh, I've had to panic backfill at the end of a draft because of it before.
And then Adam out of the 2: Chase, Nico, Pickens, Jacobs, Evans, Warren, Metcalf, Gainwell, Purdy, Rashad White, Kittle, Stroud, Kamara, Rogers, Schultz, Freiermuth, Jeremy Bernard, Kalen Black, Jalen Tolbert, and then for some reason, Cowing.
Who?
Yep, Jacob Cowing.
I'm going to give you an F just for your last pick because based off what you did to my draft with me putting Keon Coleman in there, I feel like I can.
He's Christian Kirk's direct replacement, so
yeah, okay. Well, nothing like having wide receiver 7 on the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, honestly, they do get hurt a lot, so I kind of get it. But
I would have probably just gone James. Then you're guaranteed the back if CMC goes down.
I have Kevin Black though, so
he's saying, but you're not guaranteed right now. Remember the whole Vidal? Who was the other one last year?
Hassan Haskins.
Yeah. Where everybody picked up Haskins because he was supposedly running back too, and then Haskins touched the ball twice and just never saw it again.
I'll give you a B-. I like the Jacob Cowing pick. Makes no sense to me. Like you need 11 things to go right before that's even a thing, and then you also need him to be decent at football, which I don't know if that's the thing or not.
He might score more than Tyreek Hill.
Here's what I hate though is he drafted decent because we're sitting here just grilling him on his 20th round pick.
Yeah. Montgomery will score 3 touchdowns and 100 yards, 5 catches, and a score.
That's how he's going to make up for
You're
his
gonna need it
week
with 11, for sure. I was going to hop on a draft, but I had to help someone fix a laptop. Can you also help Adam fix a laptop? 'Cause he needs that for sure.
I need my laptop fixed as well, sir. Or my internet.
Probably not going to do one more today, but we are going to do some tomorrow. So I'll get that scheduled if anybody wants to hop on with us tomorrow. Probably go live. What are you thinking, Michael? Around
probably like
4:30
4:35 again. Yeah.
Okay. We'll be live then if you guys want to hop on for another couple of drafts. Then Adam said he'll be here as well. So if you guys want to join in, we'll probably do some 3s, some 25s, just hang out and hopefully draft some more beautiful teams like this one from the 12. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Go check out the solver tool again, BB26, 20% off your first month. Go check us out, breakingboardsdfs.com. A lot of cool stuff coming up over there. Working on like the very last touches for getting that set up. But again, appreciate everybody hanging out. Appreciate all the love, all the comments. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your Monday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon.
See you guys.